Hello. Hi, good morning. Hello. Hi. Okay. Everything seems okay. Nothing's broken. Let's say hi to everybody. Let's go. Yo, we already have a super chat. J1. J1, thank you for the $5 super chat with no message. With absolutely no message. That's amazing. You're a legend. Thank you, J1. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go. Ribians, good morning. Tianfu, good morning. J1, good morning. Drifty2, good morning. Benevel, good morning. Urso, good morning. Wildfire, good morning. Gummy Donut, good morning. Gummy, I have a donut. I'm eating a donut. Let's go. Devatar, good morning. Doomslayer Dragon, good morning. Sadbones, good morning. Misha Blade, good morning. Hamdude, good morning. Masks of Eris, good morning. Graham, good morning. 200 donut challenge. No, I bought 6 and I have 5 left. Let's go. KJ, good morning. Yochi, good morning. Azazel, good morning. Damon Dullahan, Damon, good morning. Ubu Snatcher, good morning. Envious, good morning. Bradame, good morning. Professor Tiberius, good morning. Welcome back. Rekka, good morning. Corbin, good morning. Corbin, I think we were both hanging out in Millie's chat yesterday. That was kind of cool. Ray, good morning. Darcel, good morning. Rosalie, good morning. Rosalie, welcome back. Imagine Orc OnlyFans, call it Orky fans. Whatever happened to OnlyFans? Didn't they go like non-NSFW? And then people flip their shit. I lost track of that. I stopped keeping track of that because it's like, that's bullshit. Anyways, KR, good morning. Roland Lowell, good morning. Orc Doko, I'm right here. You don't need to worry about it. I'm right here. Don't worry. Kalemon C, good morning. I think I said good morning to Drifty Dude, good morning. Jackster 101, hey, how you doing? Good morning. Only breast. Welcome. 44, good morning. Amen, good morning. Happy birthday. Whose birthday? It's also my birthday today. The only major president is helping. Yo, Ham Dude, happy birthday. Can we all say happy birthday to Ham Dude? Also known as Bucket Man on my Discord. Ham Dude, happy birthday. Okay. Oh god, I lost track. Oh god, I hope I didn't miss anybody. Jackster, Amin. Shuni, good morning. Mr. Rue, good morning. Joe Andre, good morning. Hello. Syndic, good morning. Cooley, good morning. T-Baggy, good morning. Macho, good morning. Welcome back. Orpheus, welcome back. Thank you for coming out. How you doing? Devatar, thank you for upgrading to full Orc Club. Yo, thank you so much. Devatar, thank you. Hootie, member for 2 months. Let's go. Thank you so much for resubscribing to the membership. You thought that you would have viewers from other time zones? Too bad. It was me, Hootie. Hootie, that's actually true. This is like super freaking early for you. Like, why are you still... All right, Hootie, did you sleep or did you not sleep? Hootie, oh, always happy to see you. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate it. Shiba Rin, good morning. Blaze Bun, good morning. Hello. Hyuna, welcome back. Thank you for coming out. Whew, my brain is still getting started. Blah Blue, hello. This is my first random stream. Yeah, Blah Blue, thank you for coming out. Thank you. Appreciate it. I hope we can entertain you. Although I don't really have anything on the docket for Saturday mornings. It's more like a free chat. So like, if anything interesting went on during your week, you just let me know and then we'll discuss it a little bit, right? Jelly Lutin, good morning. Thank you for coming out. I saw you there while she struggled playing Minecraft. Yep. I'm curious about the donut topping. That's true. I usually get assorted. I leave it to the people, you know. KR, good morning. Knives, good morning. Oh, man. YouTube chat is pretty annoying. Twitch chat was way better. It's way more, like, easy to use, you know. Whew. What a nice surprise to wake up to. Thank you, Knives. Ed Zetsubo, good morning. Waterflame93, good morning. Thank you for coming out. PC Animation, good morning. Actually, for PC, it's probably like midnight. Oh my god. KR, good morning. Other KR, good morning. Nobody, good morning. How many dunks have been done to the donuts? No dunks. No dunks yet. Hello, Randon. It was my birthday yesterday. I kind of got hammered. Now I'm doing the arts. Orpheus. Yo, happy belated birthday. Orpheus. I hope you got hammered. That sounds like a good birthday to me, but just in case, I'll hope that you had a really good birthday bash, you know? Stephen Cross, good morning. Yume Yokai, good morning. Finishing sociology for the week. Nice. Chapter Orai, good morning. Popot, good morning. Fire Lover, good morning. Fire Lover, thank you for coming out. How you doing? How you doing? To all of you that respawned today. Swirls, good morning. Thank you for coming out. How you doing? How you doing? I'm here awake because I'm having family over and I have only one thing left in my project and it's really exciting. Yo! I know what Hootie's project is, but most people probably don't. I'm super psyched for it. Blech, I'm ready. Hopefully Ivy, good morning. It's evening here, but good morning. Yeah. Thank you for coming out. Pony Boy, good morning. Even if it's past midday. I'm guessing you're somewhere in Europe? That's the whole point of these morning streams, so that I can hang out with the European regulars, you know? Did I miss anybody? I don't think I missed anybody. Pony Boy. Hatch, good morning. You're done with your, like, weekend work circuit, right? I think you mentioned that you're done working on weekends. So, hopefully you're at home and you're relaxing. Sneaky Squirrel, welcome back! Sneaky, thank you for coming out. Rasen, good morning. Whew. That's everybody. We caught up. Fenrir, good morning. Actually, South America. No kidding. Oh, okay. Nice. Thank you for coming in. How you doing? Sarah Raven Victoria. Sarah, good morning. Tasty Donut, good morning. Tasty Donut morning. Okay, let me take a bite. All right, well, first of all, I'll answer the question. What the heck is in my donut box? We have a powdered donut. We've got a glazed donut. The two classics, right? We have a donut with sprinkles. It's pink with rainbow sprinkles. I'm into that. That's probably the first one that I'm gonna eat, right? Then we got like a pumpkin flavored donut, and we have like a filled donut, but I don't know what's in it. I actually don't like jelly donuts. Not a huge fan of jelly donuts, but I still eat it, you know? It's not that I think it is bad, it's just I wouldn't get it normally. There is no maple bar, unfortunately. Hatch, whenever I go to Dunkin or whatever local donut shop, I'm not too picky, so I generally let them pick. I say assorted donuts, you can pick for me, I don't really care. Xander Gestal, welcome, thank you for coming out. How you doing? How's your week? How's everybody's week? Legendary Anime JP fan, welcome back. Eating a Las Vegas buffet. That's, like, surprising to me. When the panini started, I remember talking to my friends online. We're all boomers, so we don't really use Discord. We use something else. We use another, like, chatting program, right? I remember saying to all of my friends, like, you mark my words, like, buffets are done. Like, no one's gonna be able to run a buffet business, so that's kind of surprising to me that a Las Vegas buffet is still a thing, you know? Custard Boston cream donuts. Yeah, cream donut is pretty good. Glazed donuts are amazing, can't go wrong with glazed. Yeah, there's literally only one thing wrong with the glazed donut, and it's that the glaze, as soon as you take a bite, like, every time you take a bite, 5% of the glaze that's left on the donut falls off onto the floor, right? Gray Nothing, good morning. Thank you for coming out. How you doing, Gray? Did I miss anybody? I don't think I did. Swirls is speaking mad truths. Yep. When is the next orc-only stream? That's true, Sneaky. Maybe this week? Maybe tonight. Would you guys go to a members-only stream tonight? If I'm feeling, like, up to it? Maybe, like, 11 p.m. to midnight? Something like that? Like a 1-hour full orcs-only stream? I kind of want to get 2 or 3 of them out of the way as soon as possible, and I can't believe we're already into the second week of October, which is, like, freaking insane. Why is the time going so fast? Oh, so fast. Whew. Domino, good morning. Thank you for coming out. Glazed donuts are like eating glass made out of sugar. The moment I bite into it, it shatters. Yeah. 5% of a donut glaze is a state tax. Let's go, Gray. Taxes, am I right? I'm actually okay with taxes. I never really understood the whole thing about, like, taxes. They suck. Like, it's just kind of like, yeah, man. Yeah. Am I the only one? Am I the only one that's like, just kind of like, yeah. His taxes for it. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting a little bit too political. It's just like, you know. If I'm awake, I'll be there. Oh, Syndic, hell yeah, thank you. I usually do it yourself my donuts? No kidding. Isn't it like really hard to make a donut? Or is it easy? Maybe like, come to think of it, I should watch a YouTube video on how to make donuts and decide for myself whether it's difficult or not. Taxes, yo, Lamp Devil, good morning. Thank you for coming out. Brandon, blink twice if an IRS agent holds you at gunpoint. I mean, I'm gonna have to blink twice eventually, right? Hey, Orc, do you like Kason? Of course. I love Kason. She's great. She has, like, really interesting ideas. She's always trying, like, weird stuff. Here in Italy, tax evasion is like a standard. No Tango Waifu. Hello, good morning. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. I had a very long week at work, so I was really exhausted. I think, on average, I slept, like, 4 or 5 hours this week. And I was, like, working at home, too. I came home, and then I popped open a couple spreadsheets, Excel spreadsheets, and I was just working on that, you know? You know? I think donuts are pretty easy to make. I don't know, I only baked brownies in case before. I've baked a brownie. I've never baked a cake. Those are not too hard. How did donut watch along? You can make good donuts from Pillsbury biscuit dough. Oh. My mom's a person who understands taxes, so she usually helps most of her friends fill them out. Yeah, the taxes aren't too difficult. They're not too bad. As I understand it, making donuts you need acceleration in the handbrake. Ah! You're talking about doing like donuts in a car. Yeah, yeah. My fiance made apple donuts this weekend. Yo, that sounds good. Overworked, yeah. Oh, my neck. I've been watching a lot of, like, chiropractor ASMR videos. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I've been longingly looking at watching chiropractic ASMR videos this entire week. Just because, like, you know. I never realized how much into YouTube I am. And another thing that I've started doing once I've started becoming a VTuber that I never did before was whenever I watch a YouTube video, whenever I click on a YouTube video and watch it, at the end of it, I go back and I look at the thumbnail. And then I also look at how many subscribers that YouTube channel has and how many views the video that I watched has. So like I've started to do that. Okay, let's crack open a donut. Let's get the sprinkles first. Mm-hmm. Cool Skies, good morning. Thank you for coming out. Psycho Zach, good morning. Thank you for coming out. Mazis, thank you for coming out. Good morning, good morning. Warm Gazpacho, welcome back. Thank you for coming out. How you doing? Isaiah Davis, good morning. Fies Norden, good morning. There's an ASMR for that. Yeah, it's great. Nut Turner, good morning. Thank you for coming out. Chiropractic ASMR is a bloodthirsty maniac's dreams, screams, cracking bones, etc. There's not a lot of screaming, Gray. It's usually like a grunt or a moan. Schmugmeister, good morning. Thank you for coming out. That's a good donut. Mick, good morning. KJM, good morning. Thank you for coming out. Welcome back. Everybody never tried Korean donuts and waffles? Oh my god. I have no idea what you're talking about, dude. Sorry. The Boy BC, good morning. It's almost Sunday here. I'm guessing you're somewhere in Asia? Thank you for coming out. How you doing? Meiji Craft, welcome back. How you doing? How'd your week go? Akikino, good morning. The sound of an orc eating a donut in the morning is nice, right? Let me take a sip of some Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee. As Homer would say, donuts. Vil, good morning. Thank you for coming out. Those donuts sound good. Thank you. I hope you have a donut too, if you feel like one, you know? Not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna fall asleep with your stream on. Sneaky Squirrel, I appreciate that. I'm happy that, alright, you know what, Sneaky? I'm gonna refrain from shouting or making any loud noises. Because I'm gonna, in my tiny little orc brain, I've got 3 brain cells, and 1 brain cell is going to commit to memory that, like, people might be falling asleep to this. So no shouting, no yelling, no nothing. We gotta keep it nice and calm, right? Do you like macas? I actually don't know what a macas is. Lunavid, good morning. Thank you for coming out. I have a burger instead. Yo, KR, you're winning. Is it a standard burger? Or like a cheeseburger? You got mushrooms on it? Like what's the haps on your burger? Is Dunkin' Donut and Krispy Kreme good? They're both good. I typically try to indulge in mom and pop places rather than like big corporations. I generally tend to try to do that, even if it's a little bit more expensive. But last week, I think it was Oni Teeth. I think they told me, I think Oni Teeth was like, hey, get some Dunkins next week. And I was like, yeah, sure, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. It was a super chat request, so I'm getting Dunkin today, you know? Macas equals McDonald's. Oh, McDonald's is okay. Also gonna say that your Coke commercial with delayed reaction destroyed my sides. Oh, Meiji. That was just a weird freaking commercials. In regards to your late night orc only stream, I think I could introduce you to Hootie Mama if she's awake by then. Yo, Hootie, yeah. Your mama, the sailor. What a legend, right? For you guys that don't know, you should check out Hootie when he returns back to streaming. He's currently on hiatus right now. He's like easily, like he's way ahead at 3rd place. He's my 2nd favorite VTuber and streamer, right? Hootie's just a really, he's got the golden voice. If you guys are into like a good, just a good, attractive low voice. Hootie has one of the best voices in VTubing, in my opinion, right? I highly suggest you check him out. And he occasionally tells stories about his mom. And his mom was a sailor. I think she was a merchant marine. I don't remember exactly. It's Coast Guard, something. His mother was a sailor, and she has stories about outrunning a hurricane in a boat. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine being on a boat in the middle of the ocean and there's like a hurricane behind you and you're running away from it? That's wild as fuck, dude. That's wild. Good for you, Brandon. The mom and pop places are the best. I think so too. You know. All right, we're eating a powdered donut next. This is gonna get all over my my shirt. Yep, it's all over my fucking shirt. Oh my god. Oh, it's all over my fucking shirt. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. J1, thank you for the super chat. Ah! Jay, you're too kind. You're spoiling me. You're spoiling me. Someone wanted to know if the slime familiar Schmoop has any lore. We don't have any lore yet. The joke that I like to tell people is that Schmoop is my stand. And, a stand is supposed to be a manifestation of your mental energy, right? But like, my mental energy is very low, you know? So, Schmoop is a little bit underdeveloped. I guess as my arc continues, my stand will continue to develop. I'm kind of like Koichi. Do you guys remember Koichi from JoJo Part 4? Do you remember how his stand was like kind of shitty at first, and then it gradually develops into a badass, right? Right now, I am Koichi stand 1, and my stand kind of sucks. It's like Schmoop can't really do anything yet. Yo, Reepy, good morning. Yo, it was Reepy's birthday. Everybody. Could everybody please wish Reepy a belated happy birthday? She's another great VTuber. She's probably tied for Kongo for number 3. Reepy and Kongo are 3 and 4, and I can't really decide which one that I love more. I think I look up to Kongo a little bit too much to enjoy his streams. It's really difficult. Every time I watch Kongo Shisho, like even if I'm trying to like kick back and enjoy his streams, I end up like taking out a notepad and I start like scribbling down stuff that I like, that I want to emulate. Reepy is just like pure joy, pure joy. It's tomorrow? I apologize. Reepy, it's just, oh man. I've been a little bit sad lately because, I mean, you guys know that I've been working a lot, right? Like, work is ramping up. It's gonna ramp up until Black Friday, and it's gonna get crazy up to Christmas, right? I've had to cut out a lot of stuff that I usually like doing because, I mean, if you're working an extra 10 hours a week, that 10 hours has to come out of somewhere, right? And I think I'm losing about 5 hours of sleep, and the remaining 5 hours that I'm losing per week, it's coming out of bicycling and VTubing. Or not VTubing, watching VTubers. So I'm watching less VTubers. I'm bicycling less. I feel myself gaining weight. Ah, man. It's tough. It's a tough time of the year, you know? Maybe you're like Okuyasu. You have a super strong stand. You don't know how to use it properly. That's Tuville. Okuyasu is a good boy. I kind of feel like Okuyasu is too good of a boy to be me. I feel like more of a Koichi. Actually, Koichi's a good boy too. Happy birthday, small alien, right? I'm thankful regardless, thank you. Yeah, Reepy. I did an art piece for Reepy, and I'm like, oh man. I did an art piece, and I'm still not a good artist. Yo! Jill, right? Is it okay to call you Jill? I think so. I think it's fine. Because you refer to yourself as Jill when you're doing bicycle ride streams, right? That's Lavella Lita. Lavella Lita is Jill. She has, I think, 2 partners, and the 3 of them run a kick-ass stream. They run a stream where they have like equipment where you could watch them riding a bicycle down the street. You know? Like, they're like actually riding a bicycle. It's like it's incredible. And that technology, I wish that technology gets so good. I would pay for like satellite internet, and oh man, my dream is to do a VTuber bicycle tour. Could you imagine? Oh man, if you could somehow get like Fallout nuclear battery technology and it would last all day. And like it's like 12 hours of me on a bicycle, and I'm like riding across the countryside. It requires like higher internet technology and higher battery technology, but like that's my freaking dream. And then maybe at the end of the day, I'd be in like a tent in the middle of nowhere, and then I could like VTube, and we could do like a just chatting stream, and I'd just be like, yeah, that was my day. Multitasking is the key to efficiency. That's so true, Sneaky. It's so true. This community is the best. Thank you. Repeat, I love my community, right? Ah, it's so good, so good. Schmoop is kind of hypnotizing, right? Right? They are. At least that body fat will help you with resisting cold, but I doubt that it's relevant in New York City. It gets pretty cold in New York City. Did I miss something? Did I miss a super chat? Or is that's J1's? Okay, I already said thank you. Good. I've been contemplating leaving my weekend job. Kind of got what I want out of it, but I stuck around because the manager who hired me was good to me. Rasen, I'm gonna be real. It is so rare to find a good manager. That alone is a very good reason to be reluctant to leave a job. But like, you know, if you need to leave, you need to leave, right? You know? That would be rad, Jill. That's a dream. Maybe in 2 years, 3 years? I don't know. We'll see. I've been super busy with work too, so I haven't been streaming in over a month. Yeah, I've noticed. I've noticed. A tent in the middle of nowhere before that RV pulls up beside you. Yeah. I'm kind of okay with RVs. Honestly, Randa, if you decide to cancel one stream every blue moon in favor of a rest day, I think that'd be really good for you. That might be true, Benaville. I was thinking, I was gonna request a day off from my regulars. Maybe Christmas? I don't know. Maybe? Another settlement needs your help. That's a Fallout 4 reference. Let's go, KJM. Let's go. How many VTubers are you subscribed to on YouTube? The boy. I can't even keep track. Which VTubers do I watch on YouTube? 100% Corpse, Millie, Kumiko. Who else do I watch on? I mean, Kason is on YouTube. I haven't really watched any of the big VTubers in a while. Yo, Wolfie! Wolfie, thank you so much for the super chat. Ah! You sound kind of tired. Cheers to not having enough time to do the stuff we love. Too much to enjoy, but not enough time, gang. Let's go. Wolfie, ain't that the freaking truth? I'm actually okay. I got like a lot of sleep. I was sleeping an average of like 4 to 5 hours on the weekday. And then yesterday I slept a full 8 hours. I felt great. Olivia, good morning. Thank you for coming out. I slept in. Hi, Randon. Randon, I tore the lid off of a peanut jar. I hope you're proud of me. I'm so proud, Olivia. What's your opinion of it? Olivia, give me the deets. Did you screw up the teeth of your jar? You absolutely should take Christmas off. I don't know. Wolfie, thank you so much. Usually the day after Christmas, I'm back to a 40-hour week. And then when I go in, half of that like work day, I'm just like twiddling my thumbs. And I could like watch YouTube or whatever, right? So like, everybody that's feeling bad for me, thank you, first of all. Thank you for worrying about me. But that's kind of the nature of e-commerce, you know? That's kind of the nature of e-commerce. So like, I suffer for 3 months out of the year, so that 9 months out of the year, I'm just coasting. And I'm like basically doing not that much work. Half of my like productive day, 9 months out of the year, is just doing nothing, you know? And that's pretty much just how it is, you know? Commander Renegade, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Making breakfast while I listen? Oh, fuck yeah, Jill. Jill, what are you cooking for breakfast this morning? What are you cooking for breakfast? Nothing feels better than cooking breakfast in a campground. I kind of don't like cooking dinner, but I love cooking breakfast in a campground. I don't know why. 4 to 5 hours of sleep a day sounds rough. It is. It's actually pretty rough. I watch a whole bunch of VTubers. Me too. Although, it's been tapering down because of, you know, just too much work. A friend of mine is watching you here with me, and she says you are a nice guy. No Tengo Waifu. No Tengo Waifu's friend. Thank you so much. Ah, I'm a nice guy. Am I a nice guy? Probably very few people in real life think I'm a nice guy. Probably very few people in real life. But that's fine. I'm okay with that. That was satisfying. That pop was just chef's kiss. I didn't screw the teeth up, but I only did it twice. It was an empty jar though. That's smart, Olivia. That's smart. I think if you pop open a jar 3 times, the 4th time, the teeth start to like get loose, you know? Just twist it. Yeah. Zozo Horror Show, good morning. Zozo, I've been lurking in a couple of your streams. They're like super entertaining. When I can. Unfortunately, it's difficult for me to like tune into an entire stream. And it's even more difficult for me to like have it up on my main screen. Usually, when I'm at home now, I have an Excel sheet up, which is like, bleh. I don't know if it's too personal, but have you explained what you do for work online? Sneaky Squirrel. For you, Sneaky, I will explain what I do. I do e-commerce. Basically what I do, basically what my company does is that we set up... Okay, how do I describe what my company does? You know those like little mom and pop shops? There's like a bunch of mom and pop shops across the world, right? Usually in the US actually for what we do, right? Let's say a little mom and pop store that sells candles, right? let's say you've got like a local store in your area that sells candles, right? And that local store decides like, hey, we should start up like a web store. We should start up a website where we could sell stuff and ship it out, right? And now that little mom and pop shop, they might not have any idea how to set up like a web store, right? They don't know any of that stuff, right? So they would Google a company that could help them set it up for them. And that's my company. That's what we do. We help people set up web stores. We also help do like Amazon and Walmart and all those web marketplace integrations and stuff like that. That's pretty much what we do. Which is, can you guys kind of understand why my job gets super busy around the fall, coming up to Black Friday and Christmas and stuff like that? Because it's usually around that time of the year that all of these businesses are like, oh, we should start up a web store, you know? More donut. I think you're nice. You're a strong, quiet dude that people don't understand. That's true, Zozo. Thank you. Sneaky Squirrel. Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, Sneaky. You're too kind. Thoughts about e-commerce for VTubers? You mean like merch? I think merch is a very good idea for VTubers. But a lot of people strongly underestimate the economy of scale for hard lines and soft lines merchandise. They think even like, oh, if I order like 100 pieces of merch, I should get like really good rates, right? No, not really. Economy of scale only really kicks in when you're ordering like tens of thousands of pieces of merch, which is like crazy, right? By the way, Brandon, I'm really digging using YouTube more. I'm glad I talked to you about it. Yo, Olivia, yeah. The last time we discussed it, I think you said that you were going to multi-stream, which I expressed reservations about, but I was like, hey, more power to you, you know? We don't have it anymore, but we used to have a camper, and the old couple we got it from left board games inside. My dog kind of chewed the box corners. Left the original Mad Magazine board game. Let's go. It's shopping season, Wolfie. Right. The boy BC asks, what was your dream job growing up? Okay. Let's talk about my dream jobs growing up. I had multiple. I was the kind of kid that like couldn't really keep my mind on anything, right? The earliest dream job I could remember having was, I used to love picture books of animals. I remember as a tiny little orkling going to the local library every day, and I would check out like children's books of animals. Just like books with like pictures of animals in it, right? And I remember the ones that were illustrated were the ones that I liked the best. There were picture books with photographs, but the ones that I liked the best were the picture books of animals that were illustrations, right? And I remember the earliest dream job I had was that I wanted to make those books. I wanted to be an illustrator of animals, specifically animals, right? Man. But then, you know, the whole like art thing. I don't want to depress you guys. It's just the art thing kind of like fell to the side for various reasons. And then the second thing that I wanted to do, I remember, I think I was like 7 or 8 and my brother was 5. And we watched Top Gun. We watched Top Gun together. That was when my brother decided he wanted to be a fighter jet pilot. I remember both of us saw very different things. Both of us zoomed in on very different things when we watched Top Guns. My brother was like, wow, jets are cool. And I was like, yeah, the jets. But the point is, my brother wanted to be a fighter pilot after watching Top Gun. And then I decided I wanted to be an aerospace engineer. So we had this idea that I would build the jets and he would fly them. We also watched SWAT Cats. Do you guys remember SWAT Cats? I think SWAT Cats was my like vague furry awakening. I don't know if I would call myself a furry, but that was the first show I was like, oh, furries are fucking cool, dude. Do you guys remember SWAT Cats? SWAT Cats was my furry awakening, and that was a banger of a show, man. That was a great show. Anyways, I hope that was a good answer, B-boy. Amberly Ignis, good morning, good morning. Random merch. I want to try to make random merch, but I don't think I'm at the level to do it yet. And I think my work experience gives me a unique advantage when it comes to planning out merch, because I actually like, oh my god, this powder is over everything. Wow, it's like on my chair. My tank top is like, fuck. I look like a crackhead. Oh my god. Land the Orc. Land, good morning. Thank you for coming out. Is Thundercats a furry show? I love Thundercats. Fire lover. Thundercats is like best opening ever. I love Thundercats, right? But is Thundercats a furry show? Yes, it is. Oh, good. Good. It's furry adjacent. Okay. My little brother wants to be an astrophysicist. That's crazy, Yume. What the frick? It's a very advanced dream as a kid. Nick Jelly, welcome back. Thank you for coming out. If an artist offers their design for your merch, would you take it? Nick, I would have to pay for it. I refuse to not pay for art. If I'm gonna be making a penny off of it, I refuse to not pay for art. Because I feel like that's a slippery slope, right? If you're gonna use art, you just have to pay for it. You absolutely have to pay for it. If you don't pay for art and you're using it for something, you're a thief. You're a no good, dirty, rotten, art stealing thief. A supremely unremarkable brick. I love your name. I love your name. A supremely unremarkable brick. Good morning. Thank you for coming out. Thundercats? I don't know. They don't look furry. Well, people have said yes, and people have said furry adjacent. So I guess if it's a furry, if it counts to one person, then it counts, right? That's my opinion. You know. I used to be terrified of a loud talking gargoyle decoration my mom had for Halloween, but I love to show gargoyles. That's probably related. You know? In case of doubt, everything tends to be furry. Yeah. I wish I saw more Thundercats when I was young, but I always missed episodes. Xander, I think that's fine with Thundercats, because those old school cartoons are episodic. Episodic means that, like, each episode stands alone, so there isn't, like, a large connecting narrative, so it's kind of okay to miss an episode, which I like. Ever watch Biker Mice from Mars? I love that show. I actually really liked Biker Mice from Mars. And Street Sharks? Yo, Street Sharks are freaking cool. I kind of have a Street Sharks looking body, right? Randon, what do you think of Kemono Mimis? Mostly human, but with animal features. I like Kemono Mimi. Kemono Mimi. I would like a bear Kemono Mimi for my character. With like I like round bear ears, because I think round ears are super cute. Round ears kind of like turn my crankset, so to speak, you know? The Unlucky Turtle, good morning. I love your name as well. Eduardo Cabello, hey, good morning. Cabello, good morning. The glasses are on his bento box. Any merch ideas? I kind of want, like, I want a completely green mug. I want a completely green mug, and it's got, and it just has my face on it. Would you guys buy that? And it's like a jumbo-sized mug. I would like a completely green mug with my face on it. I feel like chat's about to get real horny. Biker Mice from Mars were the earliest memories of thinking, oh, I like men. Muscles hot, right, KR? The Biker Mice is just a good show, man. Random, there are Bear Girls and Arc Knights. Yo. Everyone deserves to feel cute. I agree. There's an angry Russian bear girl there named Zima. I love mugs. Give me all of the silly mugs. Green mug with random face. How about a random tie? That would be cool. That would be cool. A necktie, a random necktie. Even your stream logo would look great on merch. Dude, my logo is so good. I was so happy with my logo. I feel like I underpaid for my logo. I should look up Roxas and see if should work out something, because it's that I underpaid for my logo for sure. I paid the asking price. I didn't ask for like a discount or anything, but I feel like the asking price is very low. I wonder how many remember BattleTech. I love that because I had Mech Warrior games on the side. I think I vaguely remember BattleTech. BattleTech? Do you guys remember Exo Squad? You guys remember Exo Squad? That's like another like mech anime, you know? Dr. Routine Mundane, good morning. Thank you for coming out. Zach Yandel, good morning. Where would I buy said mug? No mug yet. No mug yet. We'll figure it out. I'm not in a rush to do any of that stuff, you know? I have a mindset, right? I have a mindset that you can't really there's no shortcuts to building trust, right? There's no shortcut to building trust. This is like dad advice, right? Are you guys ready for some dad advice? There is no shortcut to building trust. I think the worst thing that you can do socially, right, when you're building relationships with people, and it doesn't have to be romantic, I'm talking about like any type of relationship. So like a friendship, an acquaintanceship, like a work relationship, right? Like any type of relationship, right? There is one underlying thing that's the same in every single relationship that you're building, and that's you're building trust, right? Pre-order for an orc mug. Sneaky Squirrel, thank you so much. Sneaky, thank you. Okay, so Sneaky, this advice is for this one's going out to Sneaky Squirrel, right? The cornerstone of all relationships is trust. And no one is entitled to your trust. No one is entitled to your trust. But in that same respect, you are not entitled to anyone else's trust, right? It takes time. It takes a very long time to build up trust, right? Yeah. And so what we're doing right here, man, it's tough. I'm just gonna come out with it, right? I hope that all of you guys that are regulars and you hang out on my channel, we're building a sort of relationship, right? I hope that none of you make it unhealthy. I hope none of you guys over-focus and end up ignoring parts of your own lives, right? Because I would hate to think that I'm negatively impacting anyone's life, especially people that like me and support me. So I would wish all of you guys focus like everything on your own lives. And then if your lives are going really, really well and you're bored, like I'm here, right? And we can hang out. I don't think I've earned your trust yet. I think I need to VTube for 2 to 3 years. I think I need to VTube consistently, reliably, at the same time, every day of every week for 2 to 3 years. And after I've done this for 2 to 3 years, I've earned your trust. And at that point, I feel like I've earned enough of your trust to think like, hey, this dude's not going to get bored and disappear, right? You know? I need to earn your trust, and I need to show you that, like, I'm not just going to get bored and quit because, like, that's bad. That's sad. That's not a good thing, right? I think after I feel like I've earned your trust, then I'll think about doing, like, merch, you know? And that minimum is going to be, like, 2 to 3 years. 2 to 3 years. Whew. Andre Medeiros, when does he get naked? Never. You will never see me naked. Welcome, though. Welcome. All right, let's try a donut. Peter Verhoeven, welcome. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Dylan Curry, hello, welcome. Panzer Fritz, hello, welcome. Thank you for coming out. Did I miss anybody while I was going on? Rodolfo Ramos, good morning. Good afternoon for you. Yeah, how you doing? Did I miss anybody? I don't think I did. All right, we're back. You've earned my trust, friend, and take my money. Roland, thank you so much. I'm happy that I've already earned some of your trust. I am. I'm really, really happy. But I don't think I've properly earned it yet. I kind of agree, but I'm wondering if you look back down the line, would you think I should have rolled out merch way earlier? I definitely might regret it and think I should have done it earlier. However, that's a very minor regret, right? That's a very minor regret. That's a fine thing. That's not like a thing that's not a regret where I would be like, oh wow, I seriously like set back a lot of my progress because of what I did. It's just more of like a, you know, I'm not in a rush. New Shane Plus, good morning. Getting closer to becoming VTubers, brothers. Should be up and running by early 22. Hell yeah. Wait, New Shane, by brothers, do you mean you've commissioned one of my artists? By brothers, do you mean like general, oh, all VTubers are like a fraternity, right? Or do you mean VTuber brothers as in like you've commissioned Woozy and or Dan? If so, hell yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm always happy when I'm just always happy, you know? Especially if somebody commissions Woozy or Dan and they commission them because of me, and then because I've like represented them well and you like their art and then you've decided to like, you know, pay them for their time, that makes me super happy. Roland Lowell, thank you for the €1 super chat. Thank you so much. There's no message underneath. What a freaking chat. Thank you, Roland. Thank you so much. Frost Coochie, good morning. Thank you for coming out. Nice to see you're not eating hash browns. I'm eating donuts now. This is a pumpkin spice donut, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. You've earned my trust once you supported artists. Thank you. Thank you, Ribbons. Do I support artists? I guess if you're buying from a business, you're supporting a business. Yeah, I can see it that way. Helgers of Fire, not Angelina's because I don't have her. In your opinion, what's a good milestone to aim to start merch? Zozo, that's a good question. For me, it's not an issue about size. It's not an issue about like how many viewers I have or how big is my following. For me, it's more about, it's a trust issue for me, right? If I haven't earned people's trust that I'm going to be here for the long haul, I don't think I should make merch. Because nothing is sadder than having merch of something that's like prematurely ended, right? You know? Iggy, good morning. Half brother. Half sibling, Iggy. I'm eating a donut, Iggy. Yo, mochi donuts are pretty good. I had a mochi donut when I went to Japan. It was very good. When I sit back down here, it's not an issue about size. I'm confused on where this is going. Yeah, Urso. Someone, Zozo Horror Show was asking me what is a good metric to use to decide when you're ready to do merch. And I was telling Zozo that it's not an issue about the size of my viewer base. It's an issue of whether I feel like I've earned people's trust that like I'm a content creator that's here to stay. And thus, like, it's good to have merch of someone that's going to be around for a while, right? You know? Popot, thank you so much for the super chat. Popot, thank you. What does it say? Glad to see that you are relaxing, much desired. Thank you for the relaxing Saturday stream. Thank you. Yeah, I'm happy that you could relax with me, buddy. You take care. Senzu, good morning. Senzu, how are you doing? Senzu, I watched you play New World like 2 weeks ago. Welcome to the Half Orc Club. Thank you for the membership, Senzu. Senzu, I was watching you play New World. It was like pretty good. Senzu, you got me over 50% of the way to buying it, but I decided not to at the last minute. You are an influencer. You are. Okay. Let's put that donut down and start chatting. Why is your teacup so small? Dylan, it's because I'm a thick boy. This is a standard sized Taiwanese gaiwan, Taiwanese style gaiwan, but it's very small. Brandon, you can try mochi donuts if you have a Mitsuwa near where you live. I don't think I have a Mitsuwa near where I live. I think I know what that is. It's like a Japanese supermarket. I don't have one near where I live. I wish I did. I'm dog sitting this week. This dog is so cute and I'm her fun uncle. Hell yeah, Iggy. There's like very few things that are better than being loved by a doggo. I love doggos, but I think one of the few things that are better is being loved by a cat. Because cats are fucking assholes, dude. Like, dogs are hardwired to love people, right? Dogs are like wolves that have been bred to love people, right? It feels good to be loved by a dog, but when you're loved by a cat, it's kind of like, oh, I've done something right. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Are you going to play a spooky game for Halloween? I might play Fear, which is one of my favorite horror games. I might play Fear, but I'm not sure yet. All I do is fish. Yeah, Senzu is literally just fishing. Brandon, have you ever talked about what Halloween costume you're going to be? I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm going to do a Halloween costume this year. I might. I was thinking about commissioning like an art piece of me in a Halloween costume, but I don't know if I'm going to do that yet. Ah, delicious. I would love to have an XXXL green mug with your face on it. I'd put it on display. Panzer. Ah, thank you, thank you. What do you do in New World? Asking honestly, you fish. Popot, the only thing that you do is you go fishing. Yo, Dr. Stabby, good morning. Thank you for coming out. I'm a bit late because I woke up late. Made some breakfast burgers on toast because I'm out of breakfast burger buns. Good morning, Dr. Stabby. Thank you for coming out. My cat is such a little lover boy. He also likes to scream. Cats are inherently tsundere. Yep. There's a Japanese VTuber that created a horror game called Go Home and it looks neat. Ooh. Is it because they were fishing that you're influenced to buying the game? Yeah, KR. I love fishing. I even love fishing in video games. Except for fishing in Nier. Like the original Nier game, that's like the worst fishing game I've ever played. God. Any people that played the original Nier, do you guys remember how shitty that fishing game was? It was such a bad fishing game. Randon as Ganondorf seems somehow fitting. Yeah, yeah. Randon as Ganondorf, Randon as Saejima Taiga, Randon as Jinbei, Randon as Jinbei, the first son of the sea, the knight of the sea. Randondorf. I always say morning instead of good morning because if it was a good morning, I'd be fishing. Let's go, Oishiron. Let's go. Oishiron. Yep. I'd love to see Randon in a magical girl outfit, because why not? It's like that Bale Buddy comic. Hypothetically, if a certain someone wanted to draw you a spoopy ween costume, what would that costume be? What about Vampire Orc Randon? That's an interesting... You know, vampire. That'd be kind of cool. What stereotypical Halloween creature would I want to be? That's a good question. Let me think. Vampire would be good. Just like a buff vampire, which is kind of weird. Hope everyone is doing well. I won't be able to stay. Hope you all have a great moment with Randon. Yeah, right, Doji. Thank you for coming out and saying hello. I appreciate that. Don't know where my question went. Randon, what do you think of when you hear the phrase retro video game? Anything before PlayStation. Before PlayStation 1. PlayStation 1 and before, you know? Randon Zangief. Jinbei Randon, I have to draw that. That's a good question, Wolfie. I think it would be kind of cool to be Frankenstein, right? Frankenstein Randon? Yeah, you're right. I don't know. Bigfoot Randon? Werewolf Randon? That would be a good one. Vampire Hunter costume? That would be iconic. It would. Vampire Orc? What would be like a really... Alright, I'm gonna think about this really, really seriously for a second, Wolfie. Because I love Halloween. Halloween is my favorite holiday. And it has to be like a stereotypical Halloween monster. Okay. Ghost, vampire... Frankenstein. A ghost Randon. What? What like mummy? Mummies are stereotypical, yeah. Halloween costumes. Zombies, yeah. Demons. Demons are a little bit tough. I'm having brain damage. I want Renan to be a wizard, but the hat he wears is ridiculously small. What other stereotypical Halloween monsters are there? I'm trying to think of them. A biblically accurate angel. Be not afraid. Awesome, I joined Randon's Discord, so if you ever need any ops, you can... Yeah. A sea monster. Randon is an angel from the Evangelion series. I want to be Ramiel. Which is the angel that's like a giant blue diamond. And then every time it shoots a crazy-ass laser beam, it screams. I want to be Ramiel. Ramiel? Vampire, ghost, mummy, demon, werewolf, zombie. Yeah. 14 werewolves. So to answer Wolfie's question, between all of those, I think I would want to be probably Frankenstein the most. Yeah, Frankenstein. I feel like vampires are not commonly buff, like ripped, right? For lack of a better word, vampires tend to be like twinks. Which is a stereotype, and I apologize, but you know. Vampires tend to be like pretty boys, or pretty people, right? And I see more of myself as like a Frankenstein, you know? Like a Frankenstein's monster. Yeah, a buff maid outfit. Let's go, Senzu. Randon, you've got live chat? Ah, son of a bitch! I'm on top chat. Fuck! Oh my god, I'm missing messages. I apologize. Ah, crap. Oh, I feel really bad now. Shit. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna try not to beat myself up, though, because it's YouTube's fault. I decided that whenever I have top chat and not live chat, that's YouTube's fault. Because that is like an absolutely useless metric. If I missed your chat, I apologize. It's my fault, not yours. For those of you guys that don't know, top chat is a YouTube default live chat function where it just filters anything and everything. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. Okay, we're gonna keep it positive. We're gonna keep moving on. If I missed your chat, it's because of freaking top chat. How do you even measure top chat, right? It's because YouTube thinks they know better than you do. It's because YouTube is constantly injecting their own ideas of what's good and what's not. They're stupid. What even is top chat? How does it know what if a chat is top chat? Wolfie, I think they remove everything that they think is spam. So if you do like all caps, if I have top chat on and then you type out a message in all caps, it'll filter it out. It'll say, oh, that looks like spam because it's in all caps. So like if you write in all caps, it'll typically get filtered out. So it uses a bunch of like arbitrary rules to decide like what's worth showing to the streamer and what isn't. And it's like, your rules are bullshit. I have mods. I have Ribbons. I have Gray. I have really good mods. And if they think that your chat is getting a little bit too horny, or it's getting spammy, or if you're like shilling yourself, if you're like, hey, come watch my YouTube channel or something like that, they'll ban you, right? I trust my mods more than I trust YouTube, and it's like, come on, man. I don't need top chat. Just turn this shit off. Boy BC, good night. Thank you for coming out. Appreciate it. YouTube tells you if you're a bottom chat, and you'll like it. Indeed. Sleepy Mike, good morning. How does it know if I'm a top or a bottom? Fire Lover, I set it to live chat so I can see you typing that. Yeah, that would get filtered out. This means that live chat is bottom chat. For sure, I'm a bottom chatter. Mm-hmm. That's a dumb thing to do. That's capitalist. Ain't that the truth, Wolfie? Ain't that the freaking truth? That's my secret, Captain. I'm always horny. I'm not. I'm like really not. Love your work philosophy about chats, right, Tango? Right? Good mods are always better than anything automated. Ain't that the freaking truth, Renegade? It's okay, Brandon, don't worry. YouTube can be like that, right, Lan? Freaking YouTube. Glad to watch a morning stream. When I saw it on my Discord notifications, I immediately shot out of my bed. Yo, Panzer, thank you, thank you. Susan doesn't like me saying the F word. Friends. Friends is lewd. Bepsy King. Bepsy King, good morning. First time catching a live stream. Yo, thank you for coming out. You know, alright, so everybody says Beppies when they're talking about Pepsi, right? I prefer Bepsy because Bepsy is the name of Pepsi in Yoapeda. In Yomushi Pedal, Bepsy is like is what they call Pepsi. And I like it. Fire Lover, thank you. Fire Lover, thank you so much for the super chat. Shout out to the mods and their hard work, right? I feel really bad because for Ribians and Astro, I did my Thursday stream, which I had a lot of fun doing. My Tell Me a Spooky Story stream. That shit had no setup. I had no time to set that up beforehand. And I kind of forced Ribians and Astro to like covering for me. And you know, handling submissions and stuff like that, and they had no idea that I was going to do that beforehand. I feel really bad. I need to like I'll do better. I needed to set that up beforehand, and I need to get everything like ready to go so there's less stress on my mods. I feel bad. Brandon, I just came here like 2 or 3 minutes ago. I'm making a full your ball, because what is a your ball? I have no idea what that is, bro. Bito, hello, good morning. One time at B-Dubs, BW, I almost ordered a milk because I had a Pepsi and I wanted to drink pilk. Rimuru Tempest, good morning, welcome back. It's been a minute. Hey, Angel, good morning. I say it like Beepus. Beepus. Angel, good morning. Thank you for coming out. Beepus. I call it Beppies. Beepus. Bepsy. Brandon, it's cool. I wanted to help out. Ah, Ribbons. I appreciate that. I do. Candies, good morning. Thank you for the super chat. Hi, Brandon. I'm hoping you're having a beautiful morning. I am. I got a lot of rest. Yo, my tank top is just covered in powdered sugar. I look like a crackhead. But I'm having a great time, Candies. I hope you are too. Panzer Fritz, thank you so much for that super chat. Mods were awesome for that stream and I loved it. Support for them and you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Buffalo Wild Wings, not Pilk. Anston, good morning. Thank you for coming out. How you doing? How you doing? Yefruf Fiferid. Frufiferid. Good morning, good morning. Thank you for coming out. Laggy Baggy, welcome back. Thank you for coming out. Good morning. Fun fact, Indonesian mixed cocoa pandan syrup, condensed milk, sparkling water, and called it fun soda because the color is pink. Also, weirdly, it helps you with stomach problems. Interesting. So it's kind of like Pepto-Bismol. Have a good night, Randon. Enjoy those donuts. John Day, thank you for coming out. Good night, good night. Thank you for coming out. John, I hope you have a great rest. Everyone starts talking about Beepus right as I crack one open. Let's go, Damon. Let's go. Probably after I'm done with my coffee, I'll crack open a frosty LaCroix beverage with you guys and just shoot the shit, you know? Demon Lord, welcome back. Thank you for coming out. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're having a good morning or a good afternoon. Randon attracts a higher class of VTuber watcher. Is that the truth? I do think I have... I'm gonna brag. It's very rare for me to brag, but I'm gonna brag. I think I have like one of the best VTuber communities. And this is coming from someone that watches like a shit ton of VTubers. I think I got like one of the best VTuber communities, you know? Yep. Full stop. It's very difficult for me to think of a VTuber community that can give my own community a run for its money. The only one off the top of my head is definitely Corpse. Corpse cultivates a very, very close-knit and a very cultured VTuber community. Corpse is a great community. I think that's kind of like why I don't really chat in her streams. It's a little bit intimidating, you know? A little bit intimidating. She's got a very close-knit, just a very supportive and kind community. Very, very kind. Yo, Wildfire, thank you so much for being a member for 2 months. You're a full orc member as well. Randon, I really respect you for all the hard work that you do. And the mods put in for these past few streams, I appreciate it. Also, happy 2 months. Thank you, Wildfire, thank you so much. Much love, much love. Randon viewers have 200 IQ, right? Right? Distinguished chat, Sleepy Mike. Orc VTubers are rare. I wish they weren't. You know what's one thing that I want to bring up? Somebody on Reddit of all places DM'd me. I didn't even know Reddit had DMs because I very rarely go onto that website. I pretty much only go on there to upload videos, right? Somebody on Reddit sent me a DM and they'd be like, hey, is it okay to like make an orc VTuber? Because I don't want you to think that like I'm copying you, right? And then I responded like a week late. So I was like, hey, I'm really sorry for responding a week late. I didn't even know Reddit has DMs. First of all, I would love to see more orc VTubers. I wouldn't even be mad if I saw an orc office worker VTuber. I'd be like, cool, another person, right? So like, first of all, no. I wouldn't be offended because I want to see more orc VTubers. Second of all, I'm not even the first orc VTuber. The first orc VTuber was a VTuber before VTubers existed. Like, Orc Podcaster was a VTuber before VTubers were a thing. He was just doing his own thing. So, like, I'm not even the first, not by a long shot. I think Orc Podcaster started doing his thing in, like, 2012, 2013. That guy's, like, freaking old school, dude. That guy's, like, super old school. Reddit has DMs, right? That's freaking weird, man. You're worried and intimidated by kind and polite people. Best way to defeat Randon is with a warm hug, right? Great, that's pretty much it right there. Yeah, pretty much. I think Gray is just joking around, but I think like he kind of hit the nail on the head. I am kind of intimidated by, like, kindness. That's why I react very strangely to people that, like, super chat and you know, and say nice things about me, because, like, it's not something that I'm used to. I think I was just raised to be suspicious of people that are nice to me, which is, like, not a good way to raise someone. I need to deprogram myself from that bullshit, you know? I looked up videos about VTubers, and the YouTube algorithm pulled it up. Sometimes the algorithm works, right? Right? Fellow workmates, are we starting an VTuber orc company? Becoming a VTuber looks like so much fun. Senzu, I don't know anything about, like, whether you're still on board with it, Senzu, but your goblin concept is, like, so freaking cute. I'm ready. Oh man, I would love to see Senzu as a VTuber. Love it, love it. I find this extremely awkward because I was playing Grim Quest and recently slain by an evil orc chieftain. Recently slew an evil orc chieftain, so sorry. It's fine, Laggy. Laggy baggy. I know a lot of orcs or villainous characters, right? So if you kill a bad orc, that's fine by me, you know? I'd hug Renan, but I don't think my arms could reach all the way around you. Yeah, ain't that how it is? Still like it. Wow, just Googled orc podcaster. Seeing a Russian orc reviewing content seems hilarious. Right, Gummy? Right? Orc podcaster is a full streamer now. He streams video games. Pretty sure he's on Twitch. You ever aggressively compliment people? I do that to my friends just to catch them off guard. Don't think I've ever done that. Nesberry, good morning, good morning. Thank you for coming out. Saba Jabin, good morning, good morning. Hello, say lol. 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 I'm just waiting for a 3D artist to open their commissions back up. I'm ready. Yo, Senzu. Hell yeah. Eventually, I want a 3D model. Eventually. Yo, orc podcaster is a Russian orc, right? I love how deadpan he is. He's like so freaking deadpan. I love it. Get those grabby hand devices so you extend your arm length to hug effectively. Remember to hydrate. I'd like to be a VTuber. I'd be some unspeakable Shoggoth or something. I don't know what that is. Not sure if you've ever read it, but despite my name... Not sure if you ever read it, but despite my name, I had for years started to read Umineko, and I was not aware that Bito was the nickname of a very... Ah, I see. Being a VTuber or streamer is definitely fun, as long as you try not to stress out about it too much. I wouldn't suggest going too hard when starting out. Corbin, yep. I think in general, unless you've had a couple years of streaming experience under your belt, I think if you're a brand new streamer that's just started VTubing, you shouldn't stream more than 2 times a week. You shouldn't stream more than 2 times a week. And then you gradually ramp it up, you know? Off to Dunkin' Donuts to consume a metric fuck ton of sugar. Anston, you're like me. I got a half dozen donuts and an iced coffee with cream and sugar, and I'm just having a great time. Having a great damn time. What games do I play? Saba. I typically prefer decision-making games that don't require any hand-eye coordination. They're boring. They tend to be boring games that aren't good to watch while streaming. So I consider myself a just chatting streamer that games once a week. Because if you're a streamer, you have to bend the knee to gaming's roots, you know? Gaming is what put streams on the map, so you should bend the knee and play at least one video game a week. That's my mindset. I don't really care if other people disagree and don't do that, but I personally have to, you know, I have to bend the knee. JPP, hello, good morning. I'm waiting to be a Minotaur VTuber I'm waiting for a Minotaur VTuber to appear one day. Do I know any Minotaur VTubers? No, I know Barry the Bugbear, but he ain't a Minotaur. He's a Bugbear. Very different. Despite Orc Podcaster's deadpan delivery, 60% of his words are weird references and dumb puns, which sort of adds to his charm. Oh, interesting, interesting. If I ever get the chance, I wouldn't mind having a spider VTuber. Haven't seen too many of those. I know a couple. I love the idea of having both a 3D and a 2D model since you can do so much with both. With a 3D model, you can put it into video games for fun, and both look so amazing on people, right? It's good to have both. It is, yeah. But I think, assuming that like you have a decent sized budget to pay an artist a fair amount for the hours of work they're going to put into your model, assuming that you have like a decent amount of money, if you could only have one or the other, I would buy like a very high-end 3D model, you know? This is coming from a live 2D only VTuber. I think if you could only pick one and you have a pretty decent budget, you know, 3D is really good. I preferred 2D because I preferred 2D at first because I had a very specific idea for like what I wanted my concept to be, and I frankly think that it's more difficult to find a 3D artist. I think it's way more difficult to find a 3D artist that can do what I wanted for my character than a 2D artist. Does that make sense? You're good at what you do, chatting and hanging out. Hatch, thank you so much. Man, I need to see a Dragonborn VTuber. My heart would go. I subscribed and liked. Yo, Saba, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I hope you decide to pop in again sometime, you know? Okay, I'm off to bed. Take it easy, Randon. I'll hope to join the orc-only stream if it happens later tonight. Yeah, Sneaky. Unless I'm, like, completely tired. I think I'm, like, 50% there. I need to wait until a little bit later to see how my energy is feeling, but I do want, you know, I do want to do that. I guess on that vein of strategy games, have you ever heard of Disgaea? I have. I like Disgaea. It's a good game. Yo, 44, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. You're great and I like your content. Haha, I attack. 44, thank you so much. I appreciate that. 44 has been here for a very long while. Months and months. Always happy to see him. Them. I don't know. Always happy to see him. Always happy to see you, buddy. I'm sorry, Renan. I have to become the 90,000th Dragon VTuber. It's my destiny. There's nothing wrong with that, Roland. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. Dragons are freaking cool. There's a reason why there's a lot of Dragon VTubers, because dragons are freaking cool, right? Nothing wrong with that at all. And I'm never gonna get tired of seeing Goblin VTubers. Goblins are freaking cool, man. Goblins are really cool. There could never be enough Goblin and Dragon VTubers, because they're both freaking cool. The Virtual Watcher, hello. Become the Dragon Slayer. I refuse. I like dragons. If I ever have nearly the amount of money necessary for a model 2D or 3D, I want to use one of my robot OCs, Daft Punk vibes. That sounds cool. I thought I needed to have the 3D model to start streaming or a cam, then I found out about PNG ones. Made me so happy that I eventually planned for one. Yeah, Luna, yeah. Persona games, aka Time Management Simulator. I like Persona games. Between 3, 4, and 5, probably like 4 the best. Oh man, my back. Crack my neck. I think I've only seen 2 other pirate VTubers for whatever reason. Hootie. Let me think about that. First of all, Hootie is a pirate VTuber. That's something that you should know off the bat. That's why he's talking about it. There's Captain Hannah. There's Hosho Marin. Is there another pirate? There's oh shit. Am I gonna get his name wrong? Captain Charlie Foxtrot is a pirate VTuber, I think. So I know 4. I know 4 pirate VTubers. Are there more? Have you encountered any furry VTubers? There's so many furry VTubers. Who's my favorite furry VTuber? Titania. Titania is probably up there. Leonid, also known as Vanillian Shake, is up there. Doryu X. Doryu X is a fucking cracked an Apex player. Apex Legends. They're up there too. Doryu is a really good VTuber. Those are 3 off the top of my head, right? Titania, Vanillian Shake, also known as Leonid, and Doryu. Yeah. Is Tristan the dinosaur also a VTuber? A furry? I think so, right, guys? Like a dinosaur person, like an anthropomorphous dinosaur is a furry, right? Even though they don't have fur. Yeah. So Tristan is up there too. Tristan is great. Barry's definitely a furry. Barry's really cool. I know a lot of furry VTubers. There's like a lot of them. Oh, dude, we got some super chats. Oh, Hatch, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Let's read it out. Yo, Randon, I know it's not much, but thank you for your wonderful streams. I love being here and watching you laugh and grow. Listening to your streams while I draw is extremely motivating. Thank you. Oh, Hatch, thank you so much. It's so great because having you a part of my community. Hatch has helped me a lot. They help me set up like my banners and stuff like that. They give me advice like on art and stuff like that. Hatch is just a great person. Hatch, thank you so much. Candies, thank you for the super chat. This is your second one. Oh man, Candies, thank you. Now you can get a Happy Meal. You're my favorite VTuber. Am I? Candy, thank you so much. I'm somebody's favorite VTuber. That's crazy. Huh. I still don't think I've earned trust yet. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take 2 years, you know? I've seen some furry ASMR artists who use their VR chat panels and record with VR chat. Yeah. Does Boss Ham count as a furry VTuber? Yo, KR, somebody asked Big Ham that yesterday. She said she doesn't consider herself a furry because her model is an actual hamster and not, you know, like it's like 100% hamster, 0% like human-like, right? So she considers it like an animal and not a furry. She said that it's more to like one end of the spectrum than a kemono mimi, which is like a human with like animal ears. So she's like, I don't consider this model a furry, but if you think so, like I respect that. And Big Ham is like, yeah. They're known as scalies. Wolfie, is that true? Is that like what they're actually called? A scaly? Tristan is great. You're so many people's favorite. I don't even want to think about that. Brandon, if you ever start making money equal to or greater than your current job of VTubing, would you do VTubing full time? Demon Lord, 100%. I don't even think I would need to make the same amount of money. I think there would be art. So allow me to be a little bit optimistic. If I reach a certain point of like consistent monthly income, I would like to move out into the boonies. I think I'm a country orc. I don't think I'm meant for the city. So I think like well before I reach parity with my current salary, well before that, maybe even at like half the amount. If I hit like half the amount, I think I would like quit my job and move out into the countryside and like just VTube full time. The only thing I need is like good internet, right? The only thing I need is good internet, and the rent will be cheaper, you know? All these furries in chat, I'm just a tentacle monster. One minor correction is on that thumping story I gave last time. It was not a family of squirrels, it was a family of raccoons. Raccoons are vicious. Kevin Koa, soup. Welcome. Thank you for coming out. How you doing? Raccoons are terrors. I realized that you can't get every single 1 to 10 in one playthrough. Don't get too crazy. Those is new game plus. Okay. Oh, Beto. Vito, thank you for the super chat. Let's go. So, Brandon, I want you to settle this debate. Is owning and reading furry visual novels on streams with furry crushes, but not having a persona count as being a closet furry? Let me think about this seriously, because I respect the super chat. Thank you so much. Let me think. There are seasoned furries in chat, so feel free to correct me, okay? Feel free to correct me. If you don't have a persona yet, but you still want to have one, like if you're still like in a nascent process where like you don't have a persona yet, but like you know for certain that you want one, and you're into the community, you're into the culture, I think that kind of still makes you a furry, right? I think it still makes you a furry. You'd be a furry enthusiast. Oh, okay. Wolfie, so you wouldn't count that person as a furry yet? Like, you have to have a persona. Like, it doesn't matter if you plan on having one in the future, you're still in the process of thinking one up. If you don't have one yet, you're not a furry yet. Is that the consensus? In my opinion, like, even if you're not, that might be true. Let me think about it. Like, some people want to be VTubers, but they don't have a VTuber concept yet. Do they count as a VTuber? I would say yes, but I might be in the minority there. If you want a persona, I think you're on the threshold, and I'd be okay with calling you a furry. Okay, okay. Not really, a persona is not required. Ah, okay, okay. I'm gonna be a furry VTuber next year, a wolf firefighter to be more specific. Cool, 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 dude. Because furry is kind of about identity. Oh. You could be a furry without having a persona. What counts is the affinity. Oh. I like it. I like it. Yo Google, good morning. Thank you for coming out. Yo Google, if I missed your good morning, I apologize. Always happy to see Yo Google in my chat. What are you going to do about Orktober, Randon? That's a good question. I don't know. Yo Google, I'm just kind of soaking in the vibes and enjoying Orktober, you know? Is Persona like Persona 4 but for furry? No. Persona is just like your OC, you know? It could be an OC, it could be something that you associate with yourself, you know? Okay, this makes sense, got you. Ah, yeah, Bito. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the question, thank you for the super chat, I appreciate it. Let's go. People trying to gatekeep being a furry. What a day to be alive. I feel like it doesn't matter, like, if there's 3 people, something is going to be gate-kept, right? It's just a part of being in a society. That's unfortunate. Zozo Horror Show, thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. Gotta go. It's been a good morning. Catch you later. Yeah, catch you later, Zozo. Thank you so much. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. A persona is a furry persona, but like in the original meaning, not in the game meaning. Yep. Been in the furry community for a while, and people have a very broad definition of being furry, right? The idea of persona being taken from the concept of persona, the image of your inner self. Wait, is the phrase persona taken from persona? I was of the opinion that, like, I was under the impression that they were developed separately. Like, there was no overlap, and it's just like, oh, it's just kind of like a similar, you know? I have officially failed Orktober. The 9th of October, 2021, and I do day 6. You haven't failed, Gray. You're doing great. I'm proud of you. I am. You don't need to force yourself to do like a crazy amount of stuff, you know? If you make one thing for Orktober, you've already succeeded. I'm hearing a mix of Persona and Persona, and now my brain is thinking of P4, Chad dancing the specialist. Warm Gazpacho. I don't really watch Hololive anymore, but I love watching Corona dance to Specialist. Sometimes I watch it when I'm sad. The Kimmy Evers. Good morning. Siddhant Sharma. Hey, good morning. Is liking a hairy human furry? Nope, it's not. I'm pretty sure it's not. It's like a portmanteau like brony, you imagine. I had this conversation. I was asking if callings... I remember asking a couple weeks ago if the phrase... If the word brony is considered an insult or pejorative. And people said no. In general, no. So I think I'm comfortable saying that now. Because in general, no. I think it's a good cartoon. I watched it a lot with my my niece. I don't remember a lot of it, but I thought it was a very, very well-constructed cartoon with a good, wholesome message, you know? I would have liked it if I was a kid, you know? Not that you have to be a kid to enjoy it, you know? There's a lot of adults that like it too. It's kind of like a Pixar film, right? It's kind of like a Disney film. They're designed so that like people of all ages could enjoy it, right? Persona is a very old psychoanalysis concept from Carl Jung, where the whole Persona game takes ideas from. Oh, I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that. I don't know too much about psychology. I haven't studied it too much. Sorry for breaking your American brain with international date format. Gray, you could read my mind. Gray is like in my head. He's playing 4D chess and I'm playing checkers. Oh, are you a brony? Where's your brony? Pony in a jar. Zdaz, what up, what up? Good morning, good morning. Thank you for coming out. Kimmy Ever says, good morning, Brandon. I found you on TikTok, and you have a voice that makes my day. Kimmy, thank you so much. Kimmy, thank you. Thank you. Brandon, no, you brought the pony jar resurface on my memory. Yeah, the Brony and Pega sisters talk. I think it was when you were playing practice golf, right? Right? I met my current friends because one of them was playing modded rock band with pony music. Let's go. I found you through your Ara TikTok. that TikTok did numbers, and I was like not expecting it. It's funny too because I remember B recommended that to me. She's like, you should do this clip, it'll do well. And I was like, it's not a very good clip. She's like, oh, you sweet green fool. She's like pinching my cheeks. It's like, you have no fucking idea. And I was like, all right, B, I trust you. And then I clipped the raw footage and I gave it to her. And she edited it. And it did really well. Freaking B. Oh, you sweet green fool. You have no idea. A repeat Persona creation stream. Yeah, that would be cool. I'd be a green bear. I'm not a furry, but I respect their traditions and... I expect their traditions and customs, right? Right? I'm probably kind of a furry. SWAT Cats was like the awakening. I like Thundercats, but I think SWAT Cats was what was like. I was like obsessed. Both my brother and I were obsessed with that show. We watched like every single episode of SWAT Cats. You guys, please look up the SWAT Cats opening on YouTube. If you're watching me, you're on YouTube, so you might as well open up a second window. If you've never heard of SWAT Cats, please look up the SWAT Cats opening. It's like freaking radical, dude. They're called the Radical Squadron, which is wrong because a squadron cannot consist of one jet. They're like vigilante heroes, and like they fly a jet, like one jet. Bepsy King, good morning. Oh wait, I've already said good morning. Question about orc anatomy. Do tusks fall out like baby teeth? Bepsy King, they do not. They do not. You have baby tusks. Actually, do we have baby tusks? I'm inclined to say yeah, honestly. Azazel says, you're the only VTuber I found directly through the algo just showing me your stuff. Azazel, that makes me really happy. I tend to get really mad at YouTube, but I do think YouTube is helping me out. By the way, guys, I'm back up to like 30k impressions on streaming days. So I've actually just this last week, I fully recovered from my Twitch test. It took a month, but like that's not too bad, right? For those of you that don't know, my YouTube impressions took a nosedive when I was testing Twitch for 2 weeks. Like it just fucking fell off a cliff, right? And it took about a month. Just this week, just this last week, it came back up to my pre-Twitch test numbers. So I'm back up there, boys. We're back. Not to get horny on main, but I love a big pair of fox ears. I do love gigantic triangle ears. They're heckin' cute. There's furry adjacent, which, how I understand it, is the lowest grade of furry. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. I may not be a furry, but I can appreciate they got some banging art. Right, Anston? Right? .5 out of 10 burp. They're too rad for squadron rules. I was more of a Tailspin fan. Big fan of Baloo. Right, Hootie? I love Tailspin. Tailspin was also really good. But like SWAT Cat was like, damn, dude. I feel this. The For You page on TikTok really said, I know what you like, you sick bastard. One more question, is Batman a furry? Absolutely not. Batman is like not a furry. Nope. I don't think Batman's a furry. That was fun, but my internet is acting up. Have a good day, Brandon. Yeah, Lan, take care, take care. I hope your internet fixes itself and you can kind of enjoy, you know. Vicente Gallardo. Gallardo. Welcome, welcome. I hate the word impressions because it doesn't have an equivalent in Spanish. Really? Batman is a kimono, Mimi. When I look back to those old shows, there's quite a bit of furry shows. I agree, Fire Lover. Yeah. With different meanings attached to banging. I mean, he's into Catwoman. Adam West Batman is why I love Kimono Mimi. That's... You're wrinkling my brain. That's wild. Man Bat is probably a furry. I agree. Oh. I've got 2 donuts left, but I think I'm done. I think I'm done with my donuts. I'm feeling good right now. I'll save these for later. We're good. Mystery Novus. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming out. Popping into chat to say happy Orktober. Happy Orktober to you, my friend. Happy Orktober to you, too. Dude, TikTok's algorithm is so weird. It knows things that you like before you even interacted with them on the app. Really? I actually don't know much about TikTok's algorithm because I don't really use TikTok. I upload to TikTok, but I very rarely use it to like watch stuff. Nothing against TikTok, it's just it's not something that I use often. If ever. .44 says, sometimes I'm worried that Instant might get banned. And then I see Gray's replies and I'm worried for a different reason. I think Instant... Sometimes I'm worried too, but Instant is pretty cool. I think Instant is pretty cool. That being said, I do have 100% of trust in all 4 of my mods, right? I told them straight up that, like, I trust them 100% to curate the community, and if they see someone that they think is, like, actively making the community worse, they have, like, full license to, like, permanently ban people, and I will not second guess any mod's decision, unless another mod is like, hey, I think this mod took it too far, you know? So in general. No, Gray, keep it out. Keep him coming. I like your. Wait, what did Gray say? Oh, banging. I like it. I like that comment. It was good. I smoke molten nickel. What? All you nerds sleeping on biker mice from Mars. Anston, we were talking about biker mice from Mars. Anston, at the very beginning of this stream, we were talking about biker mice from Mars and how fucking cool they were. And even back then, I was like, ooh, I like the round ears. They're heckin' cute. Like Maruni. Maruni is a VTuber that I was watching for a very long time. I think I started watching Maruni when she had like 30 regular viewers. Back in about a year from me. I think I started watching her September of last year. She's grown a lot. But she has like one of the cutest models. Her model is like so freaking cute. Yo! Sidin Sharma, welcome to the Full Orc Club. Thank you so much for joining. Sidin, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh. Really happy to see new members, you know? You know? I don't know. No, Gray, please continue. You started this. Yeah, it's so weird. It'll push content for like music that I enjoy before I've ever even previously liked a video with said music. It's like it like predicts what you might like. So Oshiron and everybody else that is talking about how the algorithm predicts what you're gonna like. Do you guys know how the algorithm does that? I have an inkling of how every algorithm does that. TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, how they seem to know what you like before you even like it. Can I give you guys my theory on like how they do that? Like how it actually works? I just want to like give you, I want to put my theories that I never tell people about out into the ether, and I want to get responses. I want to see whether people agree with me, or more importantly, whether people are like, no, that can't be it because of X, Y, and Z, and then you know. Randon, I need to know, do all Dunkin' Donuts taste the same? Nina, good morning. Thank you for coming out. Okay, Nina, I have had Dunkin' Donuts on the East Coast and on the West Coast, and I've had a Dunkin' in Colorado, I believe. So I've eaten a donut at Dunkin' Donuts on the East Coast, the West Coast, and dead in the center of the United States. And I think Dunkin' Donuts is the same across like all three zones. Yeah. Nina, welcome. Thank you for coming out. Good morning. Although for Nina, it's probably like 5 p.m., 5 or 6, something like that. Yo, thank you for coming out. Okay, so this is my theory on like how the algorithm knows what you like before you yourself know that you like it. Okay, so I think how the algorithm works is that it gathers information on like millions and millions and millions of people. So like, how many users does TikTok have? Let's look at YouTube, right? YouTube themselves say that they have 2 billion monthly unique visitors. We've had a tasting of Dunkin' Donuts at work. All of the tastes of the donuts tasted the same. Yeah, Nina, it's like exactly the same. It's like, and Nina, like, that's kind of a good thing, because like consistency is really important for a lot of people. It doesn't need to be like extremely good. It just needs to be the same every single time, and then it's good. You know, a lot of people would like appreciate that. It's kind of like how McDonald's is not the best. They're just the most consistent. Although they're not very consistent now that I think about it. Not anymore. Anyways. Okay. So let's talk about like how algorithms work in predicting what you're going to like, what you like before you even like it. They're not spying on you. They're not spying on you. They're taking data from like 2 billion people. They're taking data from like hundreds of millions of people across the world, right? And then they look at people that, let's say you like video A, B, and C, right? Let's say you liked a video A, B, and C, right? Then like YouTube will go into their 2 billion user database, right? And search every single person in the entire world that liked video A, B, and C, right? They look at every single person in the world in their history databanks that liked video A, B, and C that you liked, right? And then they look at that group of people and they look at like, well, what other videos did this group of people that like A, B, and C like, right? It's like, oh, they also like video D and E too. Let's show it to let's show it to this person that liked video A, B, and C and see if they liked it. And then boom, they pop that video in your feed, and then you watch it and you're like, ooh, I love this. I didn't even know that I would love this. I've never heard of this band before, but I love it. It's because like, even though we're all unique and special, right? There's a lot of people that are pretty similar to us in this world. Nobody is exactly like you, but there's a good amount of people that are like over 50% similar to you, you know? Like if you met up with this person, you would get drunk with them and you would like all of the same TV shows and all of the same movies and all of the same video games, and you'd be good friends, right? Right? So YouTube and TikTok is what they're doing is that they're looking at all the people that are very similar to you and seeing what they like, and then boom, like they recommend you that, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. I think that's how the algorithm works, you know? Wildfire, good night. Thank you for coming out. I guess, but why do the Oreo donuts taste like the brownie donuts? I can't get over it. It's because, all right, I actually have I actually think it's because, Nina, I think the Oreo and the brownie donuts taste similar because they're the same thing, and it's just marketing. I think this is a business thing, okay? In business, if you're selling something, you typically need to have something new, right? Like, it's very important to have a very steady stream of new stuff, right? Very few businesses can sell, like, the same thing year after year and succeed. And I think a lot of businesses resort to selling the same thing that's been rebranded because they need to sell something new, but they don't want to spend the R&D to develop a new product. So they take the same product that they've sold for the last like 2 years, and then they just give it a new name, and then they throw it out there, and then most people cannot like tell the difference, you know? Fleshy's awake. Good morning, Fleshy. Thank you for the that's not even a super chat. You've been a member, you've been a full orc member for 2 months. Ah, Fleshy, thank you so much. Aw, heck. Fleshy, I hope you had a good week. I paid 50 euro cents for a trademark donut. Shaking my head. It's robbery. It's robbery, Nina, right? You're mistaken. It's just elvish trickery. Didn't, right? Yo, Yamie, good morning. Are we talking about algorithms? Comfy, right? I talk about weird things. Yami, good morning. Thank you for coming out. How have you been doing? Randon, have you ever watched Tenchi Universe? I have. And Martian Successor Nadesco before? I have. I've watched both of those. The latest anime I've watched is I started watching New Game. New Game is pretty good. I like it. It's good. It's cute. Gray of Sloth, good morning. Coca-Cola Classic, thank you for coming out. Oni-kan, thank you so much for your second month of being in the full orc club. Oh, I didn't know we get a free super chat. Yeah, Oni, they just added it. YouTube just added it. Like a month and a half ago. My week has been fun. Yeah, man, I'm happy to hear that. I was worried that you would be very, very tired, Fleshy, you know? But I'm happy that, well, actually, Fleshy, I noticed that you left it out. It's been fun, but you haven't... Are you tired? Are you exhausted? Because you could have a fun time at, like, an amusement park, at, like, a Disneyland, but you're just, like, dead afterwards. You're just completely exhausted. Been doing good. I love your talks about algorithm. It's very educational. Yeah, Yami, thanks. I'm happy to hear that I'm not, like, boring people, you know? I remember my recommendation being filled with infomercials because I watched 2 products commercials. Yoshi. That's the downside of YouTube. They've gone all in on advertising, you know? Just rolled out of bed here myself a little bit ago. Adamize. Hell yeah. I hope you have a great day, Adam. Adamize. I hope, you know, I hope if you rest, you go all in on just getting a lot of rest and relaxation. If you have shit to do, I hope you, like, crush it, you know? Anstant. Thank you for being a member for 2 whole months. Hello, We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. My car is from 2010. It is older than shit. It's gone. It's gone. Wolfie, thank you for being a full orc member for 2 months. Oh, so this is what it is. Nice. I thought it was sus at first. No. Well, yeah, Wolfie, it's free. Every month you can get like a free super chat. It's like super cool. Other people can do it too. Okay. So if it's me, I don't typically do the anniversaries because like I'm worried about bothering people. Can I be real? I'm the streamer, so I can talk about like what I like and don't like. I am actually really happy when I see the membership anniversary. When I see that people have been members for like 2 months, that actually makes me really happy. I know for myself when I'm watching a stream, like I never do subscription anniversaries for Fleshy stream or Hootie stream. Like they give me like a reminder, and I always pass on the resub. Yeah, Fleshy, every month it's like, hey, you should hear. It's your resub anniversary. You should like send a message. It's like, hell no. But that's me as a stream watcher. Me as a streamer. As the streamer, I love, like, look at this. It's so fucking, Center Solus, thank you so much for 2 months. That makes me happy. Devitar, thank you for 2 months. Bogo's Binted. KR, thank you so much for the 2 months membership. Makes me happy. The engineer guy, good day. Thank you for coming out. How you doing? Hey, I'm a new guy here. Yo, engineer guy, pull up a chair. My car is a 2010 Impala. Oh, fuck yeah. Engineer, welcome. How you doing? How's your week been? Laugh my ass off, hell no. No shade, my car is a 2011 Toyota Corolla. I bought it used and it still runs great. Yep, that's a Toyota. I want to membership, but I can't. I'm trying to save up for equipment. Feels bad. Yo, Zython. The second part of your name is your name backwards. Zython, you don't need to worry about it. There's no pressure. As long as you're out here and you're hanging out, that makes me happy. That's all that matters. Axel Hugh, hello. I work at an ad agency, usually remarketing the same ad you saw once. It's the cheapest way to get sales, so most are usually aggressive on showing the same thing over and over again. Right, Axel? Yep, that's how it is. It works. It like actually works for the least amount of effort, and that's why we see the same ads all over again. I guess half orcs can't send messages? Really? That's not intentional. That's not intentional. No. Center Solus. I said thank you. I saw your message. I saw your message. Thank you so much. I love anniversary messages. I write pun jokes for streaming to say out loud. Yeah, right, Yummy? Right? Is your Impala tame? My car just celebrated its 32nd birthday this month. That's wild. Your car is older than most of the people in my chat. The $1 a month members get no chat. No shit. I did not know that. It'll be cool when YouTube implements gift memberships. They're working on it supposedly. Yeah, Nina. I saw Valkyrie. Valkyrie like leaked it in her live stream that YouTube is working on gift memberships and some kind of Twitch Prime clone. It's probably going to be related to YouTube Premium. We'll see. Whatever. I want YouTube to lower chat delay. That's what I want them to do. Before they do all this weird monetization stuff, I want them to fix up their chat to make it comparable to Twitch, you know? Twitch's chat is just so much better. It's more responsive. The emotes go cross streams. Like channel points are great. It's easy to do emotes. It's so difficult to do emote spam on YouTube. It's just so much better on Twitch. Twitch is like 5 years ahead of YouTube in terms of the quality of their live chat, you know? Randon, my fiance says like you're a Tony Chopper. You're so modest. Yo, Renegade. Chopper is like one of my favorite One Piece characters. He's so freaking cute. That's a hell of a compliment. Thank you. Thank you, Commander Renegade's fiance. As an orc, what are your thoughts on goblins? Grey of Sloth, I love goblins. I do. Goblins are like freaking cute. Good emotes, Fleshy. Hell yeah, instant. Hell yeah. No, I meant you can't type anything in the anniversary. Ah. Professor Tiberius, thank you for being a member for 2 months. Ah, Tiberius, thank you so much. Ah. Man, it's been a full month since I monetized. That's crazy. I feel like the time is passing by so quickly. I forget Valkyrie streams on YouTube, right? Right? Can confirm I'm younger than Center Solus's car. I gotta do grocery shopping, but I'm glad I could come and watch the stream. Thanks a ton, Randon. Have a good one, y'all. Thank you, Hatch. Thank you. Take care. Take care. Stay safe at the supermarket. Let's go. I love Tony Chopper. One Piece is sick as fuck, right, Oishi? I have no idea, but the less I know, the better. Bro, that car's been around before I was even a thought. Finally, my YouTube premium subscription pays off. I don't know whether Anston is joking or not. I don't have YouTube premium. Maybe I should get it? I don't know. I don't know. It's normal for a game or something to be older than me, but when its website is older than me, I have a hard time processing it. Emotes by Fleshy Deers. Let's go. Don't worry about it, just let it happen. You love goblins. Randon winning. We're winning. Let's go. Axel Hughes says Twitch chat is really good internally too. YouTube loads every single chat message at once, so you end up with a single tab that takes 800 megabytes of RAM alone. I did not know that. I'm actually not... I don't know much about web development or like programming or anything like that, so interesting. I hate sending those messages too, but it's good to know that you enjoy seeing them. Tiberius, I do. Professor, it makes me happy when I see like a membership anniversary. It does. Surprisingly so, you know? It makes me wonder if maybe I should do the sub anniversary thing on Twitch. Should I? I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Whew. My brother has a family plan, so I get it for free. Ah, I see. How does a family plan work for premium? YouTube Premium was worth it since I'm on YouTube so much. Ad-free is the best. Yeah. We definitely have things in common. Suspect. You suspect. Oh shit, we're already 2 hours in. Whew. Wait, if I have premium, do creators still get ad money from my views? Zython, yes. Zython, we do. Like, any creator that, if you watch their video, yes, they get a small portion of ad money. And it's pretty great. 6 people get ad-free and YouTube music. Yo. Whew. Lilibeth Boone. Lilibeth, good morning. Thank you for coming out. Good to catch you live. Ah, thank you. Reviews. It's the little Among Us, dude. I couldn't tell you. All I know is that all the ads are gone. Oh, man. That's the shit. That's good stuff. I don't like seeing ads. It's kind of like Twitch Turbo. Kind of want to get Twitch Turbo. But we'll see. I feel weird giving money to Amazon. I do. Zazzle says, I tend to sleep to ASMR, so I got YouTube Premium to avoid ear destruction from ads. Oh. Makes a lot of sense. Every time I look down at my shirt, it's like, wow. That's just like a... Wow. I need to wash this shirt. Family plan works by taking your money and letting you take another 5 people in, and then you beg them to pay for their parts. Ribians is sus, for sure. Deblasta, good morning. Thank you for coming out. How you doing? It's pretty good coffee. I kind of feel like tea, though. Kind of feel like tea. Randonites, let's go! Pomelo Fever, welcome back. Thank you for coming out, Pomelo. How you doing? How's your week? How's your week? RB Nightmare, good morning. Hello, hello. How's your week? How are you doing? Lemons. So in these last two, I'm more or less missed. Here, has the latest salvo of the Niji Sanji shotgun come up? Nope. I've seen the unveiling, Atomize, and I saw another VTuber that I really like, Millie. Her name is Millie Fuwaffles, right? And she was having like a mental breakdown because one of the new Niji Sanji girls is also named Millie and is like a food-themed VTuber. So she's like, frick! Niji Sanji now has a Millie, and she's also like a food-based VTuber. Frick! Like, I need to rebrand. I feel kind of bad for her. Can people that are more into corporate VTubers give me the scoop on the new Niji Sanji girl that is named Millie? I'm too lazy to look her up because, you know, I'm lazy. But I heard Millie was really depressed because she's an indie VTuber and there is now a Millie, like is she like a food-based VTuber? Is she like I don't know, is she like a pancake donkey? I don't know. Because Millie is a waffle alpaca. Mix LaCroix into your coffee. Ooh, a LaCroix sounds pretty good. Gotta run. Thanks for the stream, Randon. Yeah, Unikind. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate it. Take care. My brother, sister, father, and myself are on the same plan. It's only $20 a month, and I barely notice it. Yo, Fire Lover. So Fire Lover, you're on YouTube Premium, which means whenever you watch one of my videos or my streams, I get a little bit of ad money, which is really cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sobin made the model for a girl in there. Sobin. Who is Sobin? I recognize the name Sobin. I don't remember where it's from. Yo, Raktoony! Raktoony, good morning. Thank you for coming out. How you doing? One of the Niji Sanji members speaks French, and she stole my heart. She said she was going to take my soul. I really like the ghost girl. Vinitsuki, good morning. Vinny, hello. She's a witch, not really food-based. Oh. I just know about the ghost one because my VTuber mama is into her. Yo, Fleshy. Woozy mama, good morning. Thank you for coming out. Pancake donkey. Yeah, it's like, she's like food-based? I don't know. Their Millie has a hat that takes up a lot of screen real estate. So the new Millie is a witch with a huge hat. She's not really food-based. Huh. Only caught Millie, and that's her name. That says honey, because a lot of work. They both seem good. Millie Parfait. She's a parfait witch. I see. Listless, good morning. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming out and tuning in, having a good time. I feel like I can't. It's difficult for me to shake this anxiety that I should be doing more to like try to entertain you, but Saturdays are more about like just chatting, you know, catching up. So I'd love to hear about like stuff that went on during your week or your opinions, you know. Barry, good morning. Hi, Randon. How are things going? They're doing pretty good. I had a rough work week. I didn't sleep much and I was like overworked, but I slept 8.5 hours yesterday. I woke up, I got Dunkin Donuts. I got 6 freaking donuts, and I'm just relaxing. I'm in a good mood right now. Waffle alpaca and pancake donkey sounds like the rivalry between Solid Snake and Liquid Snake. Oh fuck yeah! I love Metal Gear. And then we have Nugget Randon is riding. I hope all is well. I just woke up myself. Had a rough day at work last night. Raktoony, man, I feel that. Raktoony, I hope you get a good amount of time this weekend to recover, and just like, I mean, what else can I say but that I sympathize? I think that like too many things that people do for work, it just like breaks you down, you know? Oh. So we gotta take time to like look after ourselves, right? And just rebuild and heal. Yo, Thief of Theatrics, welcome back. Thank you for coming in. Woke up late, but I'm glad to catch a stream. Yeah, I'm still here for another hour. We're good. We're good. Whew. I think I know Barry. Barry, were you in Millie's stream yesterday? I think I caught Barry in Millie's stream yesterday. There's a lot of cross-pollination, I guess, going on, which I'm happy to hear. YouTube tends to be an island. Because the Twitch community is very connected and everybody hangs out in each other's streams. But if you're a YouTube streamer, you tend to be like very, very isolated. You're in your own thing, you know? It's nice to just listen while I draw orcs. Yo, KR. KR is a very talented artist. Talented? Skilled? I heard that it's not good to call an artist talented because that the connotation is that like they didn't put in thousands and thousands of hours of hard work to gain the skill that they needed to draw the things that like people appreciate. But I think it's fair to say that KR is both talented and skilled. Anyways, we're gonna move on. Bryn Leah, good morning, good morning. I love your Saturday chats, even just the way you say good morning to everyone. Ah, thank you, thank you. JK14641, good morning. Sobin is the illustrator for Overlord. Yeah, I love Overlord. Overlord. I think isekai gets a bad rap nowadays because a lot of isekai are like just tired, you know? But I think Overlord is interesting to me because the guy that writes Overlord is very clearly an experienced tabletop player. If you're into like old school tabletop games, it's very obvious that the person that writes Overlord not only understands old school tabletop games, they've clearly played a shit ton of like, when I say old school, I mean like D&D 2nd edition. They've probably played like countless sessions of D&D 2nd and 3rd edition. Maybe 3.5 as well. This is my last month working full-time at my job. I'm done working in finance. Yo, Tiberius. Yeah, finance is a tough shtick. I'll have to let Millie know that I prefer her to Niji Sanji's Millie, but I feel for her regarding the awkward name situation. Yeah, Corbin. Yeah, it's tough. I still think, what's the best way to describe Millie? Millie is a sleeper hit waiting to happen. Mm-hmm. Can I give you guys some? Let's just assume that all VTubers are like cryptocurrency. So there's like Hootie coin, fleshy coin, right? Millie coin is very, very undervalued. Actually, that's a bad description because cryptocurrency is inherently valueless. There's like absolutely no value attached to cryptocurrency. It's like completely fake. And it has absolutely no value. Anyways, Millie coin is like a sleeper hit, dude. Millie is going to be like freaking huge. I can already tell. She's growing really, really slowly for how much effort and how high quality her content is, but I'm fairly certain that she's disciplined enough to keep at it for the long haul. So if you start watching Millie, she's not going to quit on you. She's still going to be making videos and content and streaming 3 years from now, and her content is really good. So like I feel like she's one of the people that's like she's going to grow very, very slowly, right? And like kind of plateau, and then it's going to like shoot up overnight. Yeah. Purchase Millie coin. Yeah. You can kind of I feel like I can kind of tell, you know? Nathan Kakis, good morning. Thank you for coming out. That's some Twitter logic, Brandon. When people put into other people's mouths something which didn't even cross their minds just to get angry about, I call someone talented, I mean they're good. That's it. Yeah, Gray, right? I don't know. Gray, I'm kind of obsessed with like not being rude to people. So like I tend to get really, really anxious and be like, oh, am I like insulting people? I don't know, you know? Maybe I should get over it. I kind of like that part of me though. I kind of like knowing that even if I'm sometimes insensitive or rude to people, it's never on purpose. I always put a lot of thought into trying to be like kind to people, you know? Tuna Child, good morning. Tuna, thank you for coming on. How you doing? Nether UX, hello, good morning. Overlord is really fun, and the writer actually wrote Overlord because his friends didn't have time for D&D. He didn't want to waste the characters his friends made. That sounds awesome. I didn't know that, Nether. That's actually a really cool bit of lore. Not lore. Author history. Anything is values. Anything only has worth what someone is willing to pay for it. Ham dude, you're getting philosophical on me, brother. Bestia Kremlin, good morning. Thank you for coming out. Bestia, how you doing? How you doing? People jump to conclusions a lot. Many forget assumptions are the worst way to go about life. I kind of agree with that. Although, I think that, like, in the modern world, we just have so much fucking information at our fingertips that it's very difficult not to make assumptions about a lot of things. Just because we simply don't have enough time to read or study, like, everything that we come into contact with. I feel like that's a product of having way too much information ready to go at your fingertips. You kind of just have to make assumptions about a lot of things, you know? 44, thank you for the... 44, thank you for the freaking super chat. I love it. I'm investing in Randon coin. I can't promise that Randon coin will do well. I can't promise that. What I can promise you is that Randon coin will be consistent. Unless I don't want to get depressed. Unless I have to stop because of, like, a physical illness, right? I'm here to stay. I'll be here 3 years from now. You don't need to worry about that, you know? I do have a degree in economics. Me too. Ham, we're a pair of economics boys. Let's go. My robot OCs are repurposed from a scrapped Overwatch themed Fate Core campaign. It was my first attempt at DM, but we slowly lost interest in the game. Isn't that how it always is? Anyone who purchased Pochi coin is very well off now. Talking about corporate VTubers, I sometimes forget that the Interlocal Airlines is a VTuber, even Netflix is a VTuber. I saw the press release for the Netflix VTuber. I haven't seen any of their content, so I don't even know if they're good or not. I do respect Netflix for, like, being into, like, the cutting edge of, like, niche new shit, you know? By the way, I heard Squid Game is, like, really good, but I don't want to watch it because I'm still recovering from Parasite. Parasite was extremely good. It's probably it's gonna be the best movie in a very, very long while. That movie's gonna be relevant, like, 50 years from now, but that was, like, a hard to watch movie, dude. That movie had, like, my stomach in knots the entire way through. Which is because it's a good movie, but, like, I'm still recovering from fucking Parasite, man. Random coin moon when. I hate the word talented because of how I've seen you used a lot in my life as a way for people to not feel bad when they weren't as good, when so many artists out there weren't born good either. I have no idea. I think I agree with you, Roland, but I don't exactly yeah. I was just dropping in. I have to go. Tuna Child. I love it when people drop in and say hi. Even if you have to leave 30 seconds later, the fact that you wanted to stop in and say hello to me means that you were thinking about me, even though you're busy, which makes me happy, you know? I'll be on the Discord later if the stream is done when I'm back. Yeah, Tuna, take care. I haven't seen Parasite. I still need to. Hootie. It's like, I don't want to pressure people to watch it, but Hootie, I think it's the best movie that's come out in the last 10 years. Parasite is extremely good. Randon, please watch Squid Game. I don't know. I'm still recovering from Parasite. Nether UX says, I'm kind of curious, what are the different kinds of growth patterns you've seen in VTubers? I feel like it's something that isn't talked about enough. Yo, Nether, let's go off on a tangent and talk about that. First of all, Ribians, thank you so much for the super chat. Let's talk about Nether's. Squid Game is really good. I highly recommend. You'll get the same feeling as watching Parasite at a slower pace. Yeah, Wolfie. I'm still recovering from Parasite. That was such a good movie. Haven't watched Parasite, but I've seen the other movie on the same director, Snowpiercer. I have not seen Snowpiercer. Lilibeth Boone says, I think assumptions are just human nature. The ancient Greeks made a religion with gods on a mountain that they could have climbed. It's nice not to climb the mountain myself for answers. A lot of Okay, let's talk about Nether's question. They asked me, I'm sort of curious, what are the kinds of growth patterns you've seen in VTubers? I feel like something that's not talked enough. Okay. I think there's 3 types of growth patterns that I've seen, right? There's people that are immediately successful out the gate, right? Like, just immediately. Like, before they even do their first stream, they just, like, freaking explode out the gate. So, like, we could think of 2 examples. I could think of 2 examples out the gate, right? That were just, like, smash hits, right? There's Artemis, right? The shark. She got like, whew, she was just huge out the gate, right? And then we also have Kimrai, the Dark Mistress, right? Vex, good morning. Thank you for coming out. It's the first stream I've made it to. Yo, that makes me happy. Vex, I don't really have anything entertaining on the docket. Vex, if this is your first stream, my Saturday streams are always absolute free chat where you can just ask any question or tell me how your week went. And then I'll just kind of like, I'll try to respond to everything, but it's kind of difficult. Like, I'm a very slow reader. I feel like I'm very dumb and I read very, very slowly and deliberately. So like, I lose track of chat very easily and I apologize. Yo, Marvin G, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay. Yo, Data Drano, good morning. A lot of regulars are coming in. Happy to see that. Let's get back to the topic, right? Nether was asking me about growth patterns. So you have VTubers that are like smash hits right from the very beginning, right? That's good. That's really good. I think it's kind of difficult because I know a lot of VTubers that have very, very good concepts, but they're not smash hits. I feel like that's kind of luck based, you know? I don't know. Timing? Is timing luck? Timing is just preparation and foresight. It can also be luck if you don't have any preparation and any foresight and it's just like a smash hit. But usually if you're like a success out the gate, that indicates that like you have a good eye for timing, you know? Can you drink alcohol? Nathan, I do. I typically don't drink too much nowadays. I drink 2 or 3 times a year, but yeah, I do drink. Next, aside from the smash hits, we have people that that grow pretty steadily. I think I'm this type of VTuber. We have VTubers that like, if you look at a chart of their growth, it's like a linear, right? Which means like every month it grows by a set amount and it never really changes. Does that make sense? So for myself, over the last 8 months, I've grown by about 2 to 5 average viewers every month, right? That's good. Linear growth is good. I think linear growth, what that indicates, if you are a VTuber that has linear growth, it means that you are investing properly in like a consistent amount of for lack of a better word, like advertising and marketing, right? If you have good linear growth, that means you have very good, consistent marketing, right? Popot, thank you for the super chat. Popot, thank you so much. What does it say? Please don't call yourself dumb. You're intelligent just like everyone else. We have different kinds of smarts. Thank you, Popot. Yeah. Anyways. Thank Popot, I appreciate the super chat. I appreciate, that makes me feel good. I do get really shy when people compliment me though. Anyways, we're gonna move on. If you have good, consistent growth as a streamer, yo, Barry, welcome to the Half Orc Club. Thank you so much. It's like the Vince McMahon meme, exactly. If you're consistently releasing clips, you will grow consistently, right? And then we have like the sleeper hits, right? Now, how do I describe the sleeper hits? Well, let's give examples. Well, I gave my own example of like, what's a consistent growth VTuber? I would consider myself a consistent type, right? where like I'm not growing quickly or by a lot, but like every month I grow a little bit, which is like good. That's fine, right? And then you have the sleeper hits. These are the people where like they can spend anywhere from 1 to like 5 years. These are people that spend like years streaming, and they stream to a very, very small niche audience. They stream to like 10 people for like 3 years, right? And then it seems like overnight they just like blow up, and then like they hit like incredible numbers, right? I don't want to insult these people. I don't want to insult them, but I do think that if your growth is like kind of flat, like if your growth is flat, right? That usually means you're not investing enough into getting your name out there, you know? It usually means that you're focused entirely on your content, which is good. That usually means your content is like fucking great, but like it's difficult for people to find you because you don't, you know? I feel like I'm insulting people. Oh, that makes me feel bad. I should still speak freely. I think there's like it's good to speak freely. I think the benefit of being a sleeper hit means you're investing so much into making your content really, really good, which means a lot of people, which means if you have good content, that means a lot of people would enjoy your stuff, right? And that takes time. You can't make good content like right out the gate. It takes a very long time to develop the skills required to entertain people. It takes years, right? So there are these people that are honing that. They're getting better and better and better and better in entertaining people, but they're investing no time into marketing, right? So like people can't really find them, right? So like they're, it's like they're building. I was about to say something that would make me lose. I was about to say something that was about to make me lose my say-so card, but I held myself back. It's like you're banking up a lot of really, really good content that would entertain people, but because your outreach is so bad, nobody can find you, right? So you've just got like a gigantic goodie bag of like really good shit, right? And then at once, usually it's somebody else that's good at marketing will just really like your content, and then they'll put it out there, and then it blows up, and then like 1 million people suddenly have access to your content. And because you spent such a long time honing your craft and it's really good, boom, like, so like you just go really, really quickly all at once. So here's the thing. I can't promise that everybody's that keeps trying will be like that, but I think if you focus on like making good stuff, you'll be someone that deserves that. Does that make sense? Yo, JK14641, thank you so much for joining the Half Orc Club. Thank you so much, I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome. Please check out those emotes. Barry, you too. Barry and JK, please check out those emotes and tell me which ones you think is your favorite. Okay, so let's get back to it. I think it would be really, really disingenuous for me to say, oh, if you work hard, you will definitely succeed. There's a lot of people in this world that work hard and deserve success that don't ever get success. This is dad truth coming out, right? Unfortunately, we live in an imperfect world, and a lot of people that work hard that deserve a lot of success don't get it. It's because we live in a shitty, imperfect world, right? What I can tell you, as your orc dad, the amazed emote, I love that one. I love the little rainbow behind. Anyways, what I can tell you as your orc dad is that if you work hard and you make good, entertaining, fun, beautiful content, whether it's art or streams or stuff like that, if you work hard and you make stuff that's really good, you deserve success. Sometimes people that deserve success don't get it. Sometimes people that don't deserve success get it. It's just a weird, like, imperfect world. But I think I don't think it's good to be too into I don't think it's good to be obsessed with results. I think a big part of like what's messed up with American culture is that we live in for all of you people that are Americans, I guess even people that don't live in America can appreciate this. The main thing that's fucked up with America and American culture is that American culture is a results-driven society. We don't give a shit about like work or anything like that. We give a shit about like success. We give a shit about, you know? And I simply don't think that's the case. I don't think that's a good way to look at life. That's not a good way to look at life. It's not a healthy way to look at life, because then you get people that are obsessed with like you get a lot of, it produces a bunch of people in your society that are obsessed with success at any cost, and that means people that are willing to cheat the system, right? People that are willing to cheat. And what ends up is that you get a nation full of cheaters. You get a nation full of like crooks and assholes, right? Like, it's not good. It's not about results. It's about like whether you deserve, you know? So I think if you're a VTuber or you're a streamer and you're worried that you're never going to be successful, I think that's like the American mindset that's kind of poisoning you. I think what you should look at is whether you're doing a good job. And honestly, if you're working hard at making better content and you're working hard at entertaining people and being a good person, then you're doing good. And nobody can take that away from you. The only type of person that would try to take that away from you is a results-oriented asshole. Like a dick. Like somebody whose opinion actually doesn't matter. I think being results-oriented is fucking garbage. Leon X25, hey, welcome. Thank you for coming out. I don't like this game. It's pay to win. I don't know. Commander Renegade, man, Brandon, you're really spitting truth right now. This comes from a loser. This comes from someone that's like a corporate slave. I shouldn't use that word. You know what I'm talking about. This comes from someone that's like at a dead end, like white collar job. 3040, good morning. Thank you for coming out. It also means people overwork themselves or don't even try because they're afraid. Yeah, 3040, exactly, right? You understand. I think if you want to be a streamer or a VTuber, it really comes down to one thing and one thing only. It means that you want to entertain people, right? If you have the true mindset as a streamer or a VTuber or a content creator, if you have the mindset that like your overarching goal is to entertain people, make people laugh, make people cry, make people feel good about themselves, make people think, right? If your goal is to entertain people and you entertain one person, then you've succeeded, right? And of course, every entertainer's goal is to entertain a lot of people, right? But the thing is, like, at the end of the day, if you made something to entertain one person, then you've kind of already succeeded, right? Right? You could worry about getting more people entertained later. I would only feel bad if I made like a short video and it entertained no people. If I made a short video and 0 people thought it was funny, then I would be like, oh, that's kind of a failure, right? But if I entertain one person, boom, there you go. I think that's my goal, yeah. Every time I release a video or make a stream, I try to entertain one person. Maybe one new person, you know? I just want to grill my man. Let's go, Sleepy Mike. I haven't grilled this entire year. I should grill something. For me, I feel satisfied knowing that my viewers want to try the indie games I review. Yeah, Nether. That's a good idea too. Then I think your goal is to be an influencer. You have a bunch of things that you really, really like, and you want other people to like be aware of the things that you like. And your goal is to get people to try the things that you like and get them to like it too, which is like a very noble goal, you know? Some people really on that grind set bullshit. Yeah, KJ. Yep. Ginger Snaps says, thank you for sharing your perspective. It's really interesting to listen to these. Ginger, thank you so much. If you have the passion, pursue it. Keep your eyes on where you want to go and appreciate every step along that path. Yeah, Adamize. Yeah, exactly. Whew. For me, VTubing gave me self-realization, and that's the best part. I know when I go live, there are people that spend time together and talk. Yeah, Barry. Yeah. Zach Yandel asks, what is success to you, Rendon? I believe some people have different views of success. Yeah, okay. If we're talking about like life, in life, what is success? Because I've just talked about what's success in VTubing, right? If I make a new piece of content and I entertain at least one person, that's a success in my book, right? What's my definition of life success? I think the world is a very shitty place. I'm a very negative person, okay? Let's be real. I'm a pessimist. I'm a pessimist and I'm a very negative person, and I think the world is a very, very dark and not good place, right? So this is my opinion of success in this life. We live in a shitty world. If you make the world a little bit less shitty, like, look at the course of your entire life, start to finish. You know the day that you were born. You don't know the day that you're gonna die. It's out there somewhere. Everybody's got like an expiration date, right? So you have like a set amount of time where you're alive. If you make the world a slight, even just a little bit better, if you make the world a better place while you're alive, you succeeded. Does that make sense? So let's say you live your entire fucking life and you neither make it better or worse. Like you're just completely neutral your entire life. But then you see a piece of litter on the ground, right? You see a piece of litter and you pick it up and you put it into the trash can. Then you've succeeded because you've made this shitty world a little bit better. Now you can't tell whether you're dead even, because a lot of people make the world a shittier place and they don't even realize it. For example, I probably buy way too many consumer goods, and I'm adding to the waste on this planet, right? So like if I buy a new iPad or like a new cell phone, I'm adding to waste. So like I've actually made the world a little bit shittier because I bought like stuff that I don't need, right? But then I try to like, pick up litter. I try to do a lot of other things to balance it out. So it's kind of difficult to tell whether you made the world a better place or a shittier place. But if you, in the course of your life, you look at the calculus, you look at the things that you did to make the world a shittier place, and you look at the things that you did to make the world a better place, and you ended up making the world at least a little bit better, then you've succeeded. You have succeeded. Our goal is to make the world a better place, and it's a very shitty place. I didn't expect that from you, Vinny. I'm sorry. It's very philosophical. Yeah, that makes sense. I have a personal policy to not waste people's time and respect it. I try to make sure that their time with me is absolutely worth it, because cons, but it makes me happy. Yeah, Nether, exactly. Brandon, can you try? Are you explaining the point system of the good place? No, I am not, Izora. That good place is like... You made me exercise and become healthy, Brandon. I think you succeeded in life. 44. Thank you so much. Pessimist is just a synonym for realist in my book. Was cleaning gravestones this morning. No, wow. I've done my good deed for the day. Gonna be an asshole the rest of the weekend. Aston, you deserve it. Honestly, you deserve it. Hell yeah. It agrees with a lot of what you say, though. I see, Vinny. Kind of like the karma system. Yeah, karma is something I really believe in. And what you are out there is something I also fully believe. I hopped into the stream right before you began talking about VTuber success, and I subbed very quickly. You're awesome. 3040, thank you so much. We got a new sub. Everybody, can we welcome 3040? 3040, thank you so much for subbing. I appreciate it. I hope I can entertain you. 3040, my content right now is kind of all over the place, and I apologize for that. I'm still a baby, and I'm still trying to figure out like what I like to do. I think I'm in the process of learning how to do ASMR. That's like the next thing that I'm going to try to get into to see whether I like it or not. But I hope you stick around. I hope you hang out, and yeah, I hope I can entertain you at least a little bit. Appreciate it. When I'm not VTubing, I'm pretty much like that. but my VTuber persona is making a better place. Give something back to the VTuber community and my followers. Yeah, exactly. So it makes sense that we're gonna die just to justify being a shitty person. I'm a busy college student. Yeah. 30, 40, yeah. You gotta focus on your own life. I'm just thinking, I'm here most of the time, so like, if you're bored and you're looking for something entertaining, I hope I could be here to entertain you, you know? I'm glad I came by your stream. I enjoy semi-serious topics more, and not enough VTubers do that in my eyes. Yeah, Nether. But in most VTubers' defense, I'm just gonna give you guys like a hot take. I think this is a hot take, right? The word escapism has very negative connotations, right? Escapism is considered like bad, right? I think it's good. Is that a hot take? I don't know. Is that a lukewarm take? That might be a lukewarm take. I think there are very few cases of escapism being bad. Because you could take escapism to an extreme, and you could ignore your work life and your school life and your family life, and like you're just like your life is falling apart around you, and you're using escapism as a crutch. That's bad. But the thing is, like, anything in that case can be really, really bad. And honestly, I think alcohol is worse, way worse than, like, for example, video games. Let's talk about it, right? When most people say escapism is bad, usually they're talking about video games. Usually when people are like, oh, that's escapism, they're talking about video games. They're like, oh, video games are bad because it's escapism. You're wasting your life, blah, 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 blah. It's really bad. We need to, like, take care of this problem, right? I think that's bullshit because... I think that's honestly bullshit because there's let's discuss two forms of escapism, okay? Two forms that people can ignore their daily lives and have their entire life fall apart around them because they're focusing on something that makes them feel good and ignoring parts of their life that they need to, like, work on, right? We have video games and we have alcohol. Which one is worse? Which one is worse? Someone that lets their life fall apart around them because they're addicted to video games, or someone that lets their life fall apart because they're addicted to alcohol, right? Which one's worse? I know people that were, like, super addicted to alcohol, not alcohol. Well, I know both, right? I know people that were super addicted to video games, and they set their life back by like 5 or 10 years, right? But then they recovered, and then they went back to school, and now they're doing good, right? I don't know. I think video games are fun. I think video games are absolutely fun. If you need video games, like, yeah, video games are fine. You're not hurting anyone. I guess you're hurting yourself, but you're not hurting other people by just, like, kicking back and playing video games for a couple of years, you know? But if you become an alcoholic, like, very few alcoholics don't hurt people around them. It's usually really, really bad. Kind of both, because there are cases where people die in the internet cafe because they were addicted to online games. It's true, Yoshi. It's true. I just think it's weird that, like, people keep writing about how bad video game addiction is when alcohol is clearly worse. I think escapism is fine, as long as it's, like, not hurting other people. This comes back to my opinion that, like, a lot of people need time to heal. A lot of people need time to heal. And people that get into escapism usually need to heal from something. From my experience. You know? I think every person I've met that's, like, spent multiple years, like, just playing video games and not, like, advancing their career or getting, like, a college degree or whatever. Every person I've met that's, like, spent a large amount of time just playing video games they're probably, like, recovering from something, you know? There's, like, a trauma in their life where, like, they just need to, like, take it slow and, like, heal, you know? So to me, like, escapism in video games is kind of like if you're in the hospital and you're recovering from a broken leg. That's why I think games are good. That's my opinion. That's kind of a hot take, yeah. Escapism is not good, but sometimes you need it. Man, I'm getting real heavy today. What the fuck? Let's talk about something lighter. If I use video games to escape homophobic rhetoric and now I just play it because I like to. Yeah, or so, right? Yeah, that totally happened to me. Counter it by saying something unsay-so. Brandon, what is your favorite candy? That's a good question. What is my favorite candy? I like sour candy. I like sour belts. Sour belts are my favorite. You know, like specifically like the flat, not the sour straws. I like sour belts. I like sour belts are like specifically my favorite candy. I want to fill up my card collection. What do I say that's unsay-so? All right, Ribians, the next time I think of something unsay-so in my head, I'm tapping my head, I'll just say it. What's your favorite meat to grill? Yo, Zach, that's a really good question. What is my favorite meat to grill? I like tri-tip. I think tri-tip is the best grilling meat. Because tri-tip is like really cheap. It's a cheap cut of meat, so I don't feel nervous grilling it, and it always, for me, comes out really good. Tri-tip is like really good. My escapism is all over the place. One of them is learning an ancient language for no reason. There's like nothing wrong with that. That's actually really cool. You might lose that card really quick. Trolley sour gummy worms are the best sour gummy worms, full stop. I do like gummy worms, I do. My escapism is work. KR. What starts with a W? I'm trying to think. KR. I'll take that as face value. It's good. It's good. Randon likes rock salt. What about warheads? I like warheads. I like them. I like sour worms. Yeah. Charcoal or propane? Yo, Infurious Ducky. Infurious Ducky, welcome. Thank you for coming out. Okay. I love me some King of the Hill, but honestly, charcoal. I like charcoal a lot. I'll give you the reason why I like charcoal, okay? I like cooking with a Dutch oven. And charcoals work really, really well with Dutch ovens. So I'm always charcoal gang, you know? I'm charcoal gang. I understand that there's a degree of control and stability with propane that you're not going to get anywhere else, right? Because charcoal, it's kind of difficult. Like, it is what it is. Like, you can't really, like... You can't... The only way that you can lower the heat on a charcoal grill is by, like pulling out some charcoal bricks and, like, throwing them into the charcoal disposal, like, can, right? But, like, man... Cooking with a Dutch oven is great. So good. And a Dutch oven is not Dutch. It's actually English. Or Scottish, I think. English or Scottish. The gummy bear is the best thing to be made. Good morning and good food. Decook. Good morning. Thank you for coming out. How you doing? Gummy sharks. Sour Skittles are good. I do like sour Skittles. I like anything sour. Drawing, getting stuff done, making stuff for D&D. I spend entire days doing that. That's my escapism. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Let's go. Taste the meat, not the heat. I tell you what. How about Sour Patch Kids watermelon flavor? Yeah, I've had that. I've actually had that. It's good. It's good. If I could choose playing games or drawing stuff for D&D, I choose drawing. That's freaking cool. Yeah. Cooking with charcoal could be smoky, but that's what gives the meat the taste. Gosh, now I'm craving for a chicken satay. That sounds really good. Ooh. Dutch ovens, were you an Orc Scout? I was. Zach Yandel. I have one of my favorite videos on my YouTube channel is the story of is the applesauce story, which is a story that it's a story that I told a while back, and it's the story of me going to a summer camp, a Boy Scout summer camp, an Orc Scout summer camp. So I was an Orc Scout, which is why I like Dutch ovens. With the video game addiction topic in mind, I think one of the reasons people can get addicted is that games are easier to solve compared to life. One of the problems in life are very intertwined. Yeah, Nether. I agree. I agree. Yeah. Talking about being in the Scouts, I remembered well that I tripped over the rope they used to hold a tent. Dude, that always happens, right? That still happens to me with my own tent. I have like an ultra-light 2-pound backpacking tent. It's in my closet right now. I'm looking at my closet. I still trip over the guy lines. They're called guy lines, by the way. Applesauce, let's go. The applesauce is a short... Should be able to search it up. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, life is like a simulation game on hard mode with no walkthrough and cheaters everywhere. Not very addictive. Yo, Melorak, welcome back. Good afternoon, good afternoon. How you doing? How's your day? How's your day? How's your weekend going? How'd your week go? KR says, man, I can't for the life of me remember what sour candies are available in Indonesia. I can only think of Nano Nano, which is like a sour, salty, sweet, hard candy. Good stuff, yo. Gray says, games are not just easier, but also grant immediate gratification. You see results of your work and you get quest rewards, etc. That's true, Gray. That's true. It's also because, like... to an extent, we just want to have control over our lives, right? We just want to have agency, right? The desire to have control and agency over your life is like, it's an understandable desire, and it's good. It's not good, but it's like an understandable desire, and I think there's a lot of shittier ways to manifest that. And if your desire to have control in your life manifests itself in an enjoyment of a video game, which by definition gives you control over, like, the world, right? Like the video game world that you're playing, that's a healthier way to, you know, to get out that desire, because a lot of times people get that desire out in like really bad ways where they end up hurting other people, and you never want to hurt other people, ever. Don't ever like consciously hurt other people. It's not a good idea. Popot, thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. I'm glad that there's still people like you in the world who just want to do good, keep being an amazing person. I'm an optimist, but I agree with you, Popot. Thank you so much. Am I a good person? Can I be honest? I think in my daily life, I'm not a very good person. Not a very good person. I just feel so powerless in my day-to-day life. I can't really do much to actually make the world a better place. It's something that I worry about. So like how I deal with that is I try to do one good deed a day. I try to do one good deed a day, and it doesn't matter whether it actually ends up doing good, because that'll drive you crazy. It's just like you try. Just try to do one good thing every day. You know? Just try to do one good thing a day, and then you don't need to worry about whether you actually did good. You just tried, and it's like cool, you know? You got that spreadsheet staring job bringing you down, right? I think there's one very, very easy way to do good, and it's like universally, like, I don't think anybody would be like, you didn't do anything, right? I think if you see somebody that's hungry and you give them food, and it doesn't matter whether they're like homeless or panhandling or anything, like it could be your friend, right? It could be your little brother, it could be a cousin. It could just be like a stranger, right? If you give them food and you watch them eat it, you did good. You fed someone. That's like the simplest way to do good in this world. You fed someone. Because everybody needs to eat, right? Everybody needs to eat. That's like the base way to do something good in this world. You fed someone. Or if somebody's thirsty and you give them a drink of water, right? So a lot of times, I do share food because it makes me feel good about myself when I share food, and it feels really good when you cook something for someone. You know, giving someone food is like a really simple way to like do good in this world, because everybody's got to eat, man, except for the robots. The robots don't need to eat. All right, I was about to say something unsay so, and I'll say it because I feel like I owe it to my wonderful, handsome mod Ribians. Let's go, Commander Renegade. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here, Randon. Get a 6-pack on me, Renegade. You know what, Renegade? Thank you so much. I'm gonna get a 6er tonight. All right, that's my promise to you. Tonight, I'm gonna get a 6er of like really expensive craft beer that I typically cannot justify spending in my head whenever I go to buy beer. I always buy the cheapest freaking beer. I'm gonna buy like the good stuff that I normally can't buy, and I'm gonna drink to your health, Renegade. Thank you so much. Oof, that brings up a very somber memory from college. I had literally zero money at one point, and my friend of mine gave me a 10 ringgit so I can eat, and I was so grateful for that, right, KR? Like, feeding people is like a very basic way to do good. Anyways, I'm gonna say something that's not say so. So we were talking about like everybody needs to eat except the robots. They don't need to eat. And they can't be fucked either. Yet. We can't yet fuck a robot. But I got my fingers crossed. I'm ready. I'm so stupid. This is my sense of humor. This is what makes me laugh in my mind. Mr. Wolf, hello. Thank you for coming out. I apologize you came into me talking about fucking robots. I apologize. I mean, you can, but it's the same as assaulting your toaster. Let's go back to doing good, right? If you want to do good and you don't know how to do it, like buy lunch for someone that you love, right? Right? Can I challenge you guys? If you guys are feeling down, because you feel like you're not doing good in the world, we live in a panini world where we should like socially distance, right? But why don't you Uber Eats? Why don't you buy someone that you love like lunch or dinner, right? Like your mom or your dad or like a really close friend, right? Just get them food. Just say, hey, like I want to buy you lunch, like, and then Uber Eats them like a nice little lunch. There you go. You did good. You made the world a better place because you fed someone that, you know? Yeah. The college feeding story is so reliable, right? Right? Yo, Domotao, welcome. Can't stop me from trying. Just make the world a better place. I feel like I do go by just working. I work higher up in pharmaceuticals, but at the same time, I feel like that sort of cheeses the system and doesn't count. Yeah. If you work in healthcare, you're definitely making the world a better place. And I know a lot of people are kind of skeptical of like healthcare and like the medical profession. I really hate to say people are wrong, but I think you're wrong. I think healthcare is a truly noble profession. I honestly think so. And I get that there's like issues, right? There's like issues in any system. You get a system of 3 people and there's going to be issues, right? But healthcare is actually like noble and good. And like if you've got reservations, it would probably help you a lot. It would make your life a lot better if you learned to like rely on healthcare more. Big Bongo Mongo. Good morning. Hello, father. Hello, child. Hello, precious child of mine. Good morning. Dr. Wolf says, I got my first VR a few days ago. I kind of want to try VR chat. I kind of want to try. That's like way later on the docket though, because I spent 3 months worth of hobby funds on upgrading my Vtuber rig, so That's, you guys have that to look forward to, all right? By the way, do you do a lot of cycling? I see a bicycle in the back and bicycles on your tie. Yeah, I love bicycling. Cycling is my number 2 hobby right now. It was my number 1 for like 6 years. 6 years. Healthcare is an insane industry. My dad works in the ER and he has stories, right? What's your favorite food made by your mom when you were little? Can I be... Alright. This is like super little kid taste, right? Super little kid taste. Grilled cheese. Grilled cheese. Because my mom went heavy on the butter on the toast. Because you can make a grilled cheese with no butter, but that's just a sad caricature of a grilled cheese, you know? You want like a buttery... Just like a disgusting grilled cheese. The grilled cheese is so freaking good. Especially if you butter up the slices before you fry them up. You got it. You got it. You got it. Whew. The business part of healthcare at the executive level is the problem. Not being a medical professional caring for people in treatment. Yeah, exactly. Commander Renegade. But can I be honest? Whenever people like talk crap about healthcare, they're not talking crap to an executive. They're talking crap to like nurses and orderlies and doctors. You know, they're shitting on the people that are like actually caring for other people. You know, if you want to talk shit at an executive, oh, you have my full blessing to absolutely take a shit on the hood of an executive's Mercedes-Benz, because like fuck those guys, fuck insurance people, whatever. But like, you shouldn't shit on like nurses and doctors and orderlies and like people that work in hospitals, because those guys are working like so freaking hard to like help people, save people, right? I want to be a fantasy pirate. Can't go wrong with grilled cheese. Let's go. My dad told me we went to the hospital with a very, very bad ER service. My head was bleeding for hours. There were none of the medics available at the ER. Yeah, that's just a case of like, people are overwhelmed. There's not a lot of people going into like healthcare. Not enough people investing in actual healthcare, you know? Favorite food made by mom? Farina and free access to the brown sugar to spoon into it. What is farina? What is it? I've never heard of farina. Farina. Did you know that in The Sims 2 onwards, there's a hidden aspiration centered around grilled cheese? When your sim has that aspiration, they just want to eat grilled cheese all the time. Corvus Kurotori, welcome back. Hello. Do you butter both the inside and the outside of the bread when making a grilled cheese? I do. I butter both sides and then I give it a flip before I put the cheese on. Man, Randon, you're making me all hungry now with all that grilled cheese talk. Yeah, it's true. I have 2 RNs. Yeah, yep. Most doctors and nurses would agree that the whole healthcare system is screwed. Yeah, you know. You shouldn't, like, shit on nurses and doctors and orderlies and, you know, like technicians. They're doing good work, and they deserve to be supported. Not gonna lie, more of a grilled peanut butter person myself. What is grilled peanut butter? I can't tell whether Dr. Stabby is trolling me or whether, like, that's an actual thing. If it is, I apologize. I've never heard of it, so I can't tell. Farina is cream of wheat type food. Oh. What a guy. That's the way to go. Butter both sides is the only way for grilled cheese. I was hoping to talk something after finishing today's October, but I'm still lurking. Yeah, Devatar, take care. Take care of yourself. We better drop a food topic. It got too cheesy. I love puns. I love bad puns. They make me happy. See, Grey Nothing did something good today, right? He made me happy. At least a little bit, you know? Just a little bit of happiness is a good thing. It's a good thing. Grilled cheese. I've made a grilled PB&J before. The PB gets melty. Yo. Happy orc. Dude, we're 3 hours in. The time, like, freaking flew. Oh my god. Yo, we already hit 3 hours. I was actually thinking of just doing a 2-hour stream. This is something that I was going to bring up pretty early on, but I forgot about it because we just jumped into a really good conversation. Like I said, work is getting really busy, and I'm working like over 50 hours a week. I might have to shorten my average stream with your blessing. I apologize for that. I think 2 hours 3 times a week is what I'm, at least until Christmas. Yeah, I'll do like 2 hours, but if I can, I'll do 3. But my new minimum is going to be 2 hours with your blessing. You know, I from February up until now, I tried to do a minimum of 3 hours for a stream. I didn't always hit it, but I usually did. I was pretty good. But I think I'm going to temporarily lower it to 2 hours just until like after Christmas, and then I'll jump back up to 3, you know? I appreciate that, everyone. Thank you so much. Yeah. We make the world a better place by sharing shitposts. Gazpacho, I don't think that's a joke. Can I be honest, Gazpacho? You make a lot of people laugh with your really funny edits. So you're entertaining people, you're making them happier, you're raising the quality of their life, if only by like 1 or 2 units. That means you're doing a lot of good by making shitposts. I know that sounds weird, but you know. Thank you for spending time with us, dude. You crunched a lot of time to be here, and I respect that. Ah, 44. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, with your blessing, I feel a little bit better about that. So, minimum 2 hours. Like, my Monday, Thursday, Saturday streams are going to be minimum 2 hours. I'll try to do 3, but I might be, like, really tired and only do, like, 2, you know? Cast AGI, bless Kyrie, Impossible Manitus, etc., etc. All right, time to call it a day. What's the next time I'll be streaming? Well, I'm streaming Monday. I think I'm playing Stardew Valley. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I might play Ragnarok. I might play Stardew Valley. I'm still thinking. Maybe golf. I've got a lot of ideas. I think I looked back at my VOD at FTL and I got really tilted 30 minutes into it. And I don't like seeing myself angry. I don't. I really don't like seeing myself angry. So I think I might avoid FTL. And I'm thinking about playing games that are more like happy, you know? And you can't get mad at Stardew Valley. It's just a good, relaxing game. I might stream tonight. I might do a 1 hour members only stream tonight. It depends on how tired I am at 11 p.m. So that stream, I don't really, it's fine. If there's like 2 people there, I'm completely okay with that because, you know, it is what it is. So I might stream tonight. I might stream tomorrow. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. All right, everybody. You take care. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. You got to relax. You got to heal. Everybody, I hope you take care of yourselves. All right? All right? Wherever you're at. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Take care, everybody. All right. Goodbye.